like we are live. So we were backstage here just chatting. I was like, holy shit, we're live. So hey, I appreciate you guys coming through. Who did I see in here? I see Papa Brad's, Console Fanboy, Art Davis's, Zero Hero,
Where the hell?
Marvel. Huh?
Where's my video, Papa Brad? What the WTF? I made that video for you a month ago. You said my
what
Kung Fu
the
video.
fuck, Papa?
Which video are you talking about, Joe?
I made him a Kung Fu Master video. I got like I got like insane high score on it for him.
Yeah, dude, make that public. Why haven't you made that public, Joe? There's
He
Huh?
wants it. He wanted to
You did
make
it for the
wanted to-
show, you corn
Yeah.
muffin.
Yeah, I'm just busting balls. But yeah, that was like a month ago.
Corn Muffin, put on that video, dude. You are so good at Kung Fu Master, dude. Like, dude, you need to show people tips because those people grab me and they start holding me, or it's real cheap, man. They throw the knives, dude. I
That's
can't pass
'cause
the
you
second
suck.
stage with the snakes.
No, that's the game serious, Nick. All right, don't start talking
No,
shit.
no,
all right?
I know I suck. I know I suck. I think I got to the third level once,
See,
and
Jay's
that was like
respecting the
on
game
some
right here.
fluke shit.
What are you?
The
I
little
looped that
midgets
shit,
grab
bro.
your
I need to
legs
turn down
and
the AC.
start harassing you, start humping your
I-
leg.
I looped the game, man. I'm on another level.
Nah.
I looped it. Look on the leaderboards,
No,
man.
I
You see
believe
it?
you did. I believe you did. Trust me,
Nah,
I
it's
believe
hard.
you
It's
did.
hard. It's
I
fucking
know
hard,
that I
man.
didn't. I know that I barely got out of one. Now, wait a minute. Now, if this was supposed to be like Bruce Lee, right? I mean, that's what it was loosely based on, the Enter the Dragon.
Going up the stairs. Well, not Into the Dragon. It was
It's
what's
Enter
that
the
movie?
Dragon, the one with
All right.
with him fighting the whole crew on that island.
The whole thing with the floor is going up the stairs. That's a different. That's a different Bruce Lee
Oh,
movie.
I thought that's what that was.
Enter the
based on.
Game. I think that's when he's going up the flight of
Game-
the stairs. Every time
Someone
Game of
said Game
Death.
of Death.
Game of Death is when he going up the stairs and he fights a different boss every time he goes up a flight of stairs. And then at the end, he fights Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Remember that shit, man? It's a great
Dude,
movie, man.
you seen them legs, bro? He kick you with that, you're done. You're dead.
Well,
Yeah.
Kareem was a real martial artist too, and he was like 7 feet tall. Like in real life, I guess Bruce Lee would probably kick his ass. But like,
Is that the movie where he fights Chuck Norris at the end?
that's in the beginning. I think he kicks Chuck Norris's ass. I think it's in the beginning.
Yo, that fucking scene is so
Yeah.
sick.
Badass scene, man.
That was sick.
The visuals, yeah, the camera angles and shit. Hell yeah, that was a good fight.
All right.
Chuck ain't playing, bro.
Remember when the alley cat walks in and the cat's stretching, and then Bruce Lee starts stretching like a cat, like his back is like fucking bending. You guys don't remember that shit, man. But man,
I remember some of that, but I don't
he was
remember
like
that.
stretching like a
man.
cat.
What the hell did I walk into? I walked into some Bruce Lee talk. It went for the Kung Fu
Bruce
to
Lee,
Bruce
yeah.
Lee.
Well, that's a natural transition. You know, we're
Yeah,
not
We were talking
right?
about Kung Fu Master, and then it evolved to Bruce Lee. and Nick brought up
Yeah,
Bruce Lee.
dude. Definitely, man. Dude, you know what game I started playing? Because I got Game Pass for $1. I got to use that up before it ends.
I'm not mad at you, Arthur. We got love, nothing but love here, bro.
Yeah, I this week I've been playing. Well, we'll talk about the pinball here a little bit, but I've been playing Maneater. Dude, that game is like an indie game. You know about it, Joe. You did a review on your channel. That game's hella
man.
fun. I'll try to get UAG to try it out. He might get bored of it because it's such an open world game. It gets repetitive. But dude, like the mechanics with the shark and eating people and shit like that,
Yeah, man.
it's pretty badass, man.
It's like you're flying a sub because your shark is like a sub. You know, you can go up, down, left, right. You're like an aircraft, but you're in water. You're piloting a shark, and
Yeah.
you start off as a baby, and you start off in like the fresh water, and you're eating.
Can I
like,
stop you
little
guys for a
fishies
second?
and shit.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
nipping it out.
This game sounds like utter trash, garbage,
Why you
and I don't even
hating?
know why you even
Storyline,
talking about
bro.
this fucking game.
Dude, all right, it's like
it's a
GTA.
story.
You know GTA when you start shit and the cops come in like levels. Dude, your hunters start coming and dude, they start coming with guns and shit. Like it's wild, dude. It's pretty hard, but
So
it's
this is
addicting.
Jaws from the perspective of the shark.
Dude, you're like behind the shark, so it's like third person. Like it's fucking cool, dude. It's really cool. Anyways, you're just hating on it. But anyways, guys, so what I want to talk about is I got real quick, once Joe comes back, a whole new respect for pinball. What the hell did you whip out before I start talking about pinball?
You know how in the Grand Theft Auto you go run around in the streets with a gun and start
It's
shooting
like-
everybody?
I'm
But
in the
this is like
echo
you're a
chamber.
fish. You're like a fish, and you can just fly, swim around and just destroy everything, kill people, eat people, fuck with everything, man.
Oh, Marvel saying guns don't automatically make a game fun. The guns, when I started seeing guns in there, I was like, fuck this game. No, it's not
Tim's
fun at
telling
all.
me that it's legit. This is some bullshit. I
Dude,
must
it's
be in the
fun.
fucking Twilight Zone. That
It is
people are
fun.
telling me that this fucking game is
Dude,
good.
Console Fanboy says it sounds like the wackest game ever that he's ever heard in his life. Play it. It's on Game Pass. Like, play it.
You know why it's on Game Pass?
Hey,
Because they
game.
need people to fucking play that shit. They're like this, bro. Nobody's buying this shit.
It came out 2 years ago.
I'm giving
Man.
it to you for free.
It's a good game, man. I'm sorry to tell you, but it's quality. And it's why Jay brought it up. You don't have to fucking dog on everything, bro.
Yeah, dude.
I saw that.
Damn.
I saw that, Papa Brad. I saw that.
So real quick, man, Joe, I'm not sure if I gave you details. I know I made that video, but last week I got my cherry popped for the pinball convention. Never been to one ever. I've heard UAG talk about it. I feel like since I've come into this community, it's a great community, man. A lot of old guys just playing games, and pinball just naturally came towards me. I try to avoid it. I'm not buying no damn table. I don't have deep pockets like that. But the virtual pinball, I was like, yeah, I used to play Space Cadet on Windows, whatever. Anyways, long story short, I fucking like it. I went to that convention. What's Retro Ralph saying? The only shark-based game I play is Shark on the Miko. But dude,
I just
Don't start that, Retro Ralph.
Don't start
we're
the
gonna,
Miko.
we're gonna get this guy started.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start trolling Amico videos. Watch.
dude, the thing about the convention, it was in Dallas, Texas. Dude, 95% of the people were old men, dude. Like, it was cool. The atmosphere was so awesome, dude. Like,
99%.
you just felt like, and some of them had their wives that came like towards the end, some had their family, but it's just like the atmosphere of people. I loved it, dude. And then you could play all those pinball arcades. And
Can I ask you a question?
What?
See, because in the pictures that I see online, for some reason I see a chick with a fat ass, and they'll be having like them cut off shorts, and they're playing the pinball, and the ass is all jiggling. Did you see any of that?
Hell no, dude.
Then, okay. So you're telling me that this is false advertisement? That all these pictures that I see like that, none of that happens? Because I didn't see that when I went to 7 Fried Gaming either.
No, it ain't false advertisement. You just a sucker. That's all that is, man. There ain't no girl playing like that. They did have some arcades, and I did pull Chris from Killer Arcade Games, and I stuck on that Killer Instinct, and I beat it. I was all like, yeah, I'm like, Kag, I beat the game. Got a little excited, but it was fun, dude. Like, so after that, I'm not sure if you know, Joe, I'm not sure if you keep up with this, but Zen Studios put out the Pinball FX as a what would they call it? Early access on not Steam. What's the other one? Epic Game Store. Did you know that?
So it's a new version. Me and you've been playing FX3 for the longest. So they moved over to a new engine, Unreal Engine. So it's new physics, it's new textures. It just looks updated and plays pretty well. Plays pretty good.
And now a lot of the old people, I say old people, I just like to throw jabs because I'm old. A lot of the people are pissed off that like bought all these tables that they have to buy them again. So on Polymega, they did an article saying, I doubt it, but that the future, maybe like you're gonna buy these tables and they're gonna go cross-platform. That's what the article says. I doubt it. I don't know.
They got a lot of feedback, like a backlash about it. Like a lot of people calling it schemes and stuff like that. Once you start getting into that kind of realm of shit, you don't want the negative publicity. And they knew that this was gonna happen. That's why they started with like 33% off the tables. But you told me, and you can speak to this, is the fucking pricing shit, the way you purchase games, that's a hustle, bro.
Dude,
that's a hustle, because you buy 100 tickets for $10, right? All the games are on sale for 33% off, so it's like 30 tickets. So you buy 3 games, you get 10 tickets left, and you're just gonna sit there? No, you're gonna buy another 100 tickets, and then you got 20 points. So you got to buy 3 sets of 100 so you can spend it all.
It's like
them
the kids
dudes are smart.
You know, it'd be cool. You know, it'd be cool if someone came up with this idea, like the iArcade, but like built a pinball machine with an online store, and you could just buy pinball tables and play them on your virtual table. Kind of like
you got to get all the publishers to play nice, and everybody wants to be on their own level and stuff like that. But Zen should really think about making a table where, well, I mean, like the arcade one up.
Zen's
Except
got a
make arcade,
backlog of like 100
make
tables.
arcade one up have a marketplace, and you can just buy games, and that would ultimately what they should do.
Yeah,
But,
dude. I have a whole new respect for pinball. Like, dude, Attack from Mars right now is my favorite table. That table is fun as hell, man. And
you
the
mean my
thing is,
table?
I underestimated UAG. You know, like in fighting games, stuff like that. I like to talk smack. I love to talk smack. And I was looking at his pinball scores. Ha ha, I beat it. But I was looking at like scores, I guess, that he just tried the table off FX3 or something. And I was trying to get him hooked. And he finally downloaded. And dude, this dude is a pinball wizard. I will hand it to him. I am not on his level. Where's Jago? It's us three playing. That dude is even better. And now
He's bad.
Now UAG is like catching up with Jago, and I'm getting left behind. Dude, it is a bad feeling to be like left behind, bro. Not like, dude, they're doubling my high scores and shit like that. And I'm all happy to get like top 50 or somewhere in there, and then they're over here like doubling. Dude, UAG, yeah, he's sick at pinball, man. It's annoying.
But so let's let you went to the pinball convention, right?
Oh, you want to talk about the nudging?
No, I want to talk about the nudging, but also I want to talk about now you've experienced the both, right? Yeah. I know virtual pinball has its advantages. It's fun. You can sit in your PC, but it's nothing like playing the real pinball. Like the real pinball, like you can't account for the physics, the speed of the ball. Like that is different. Now,
yeah.
I like virtual
pinball could do things that a regular table, can't. You get to have cutscenes. Like on my Star Wars Empire Strikes Back table, I have like a literal lightsaber battle, Luke versus Darth Vader.
That's the difference. Like if you're a super fan of Star Wars, then that's your cup of tea. But if you just you like you can't account for the real physics of pinball. Like that ball moves so fast.
Oh yeah, real pinball, yeah.
Dude, yeah, you
like
can't account for it.
Off a bat. It goes, the ball goes flying.
But one thing that's good about
it's also a bigger field too.
It teaches you the game, not like the rules of the game.
It's like baseball, man.
You can translate that well. Like, okay, I know when I play the real table, I need to play these ramps. I need to do this.
Yeah, teach you the missions.
Accomplish these missions. So it does have a place, but that's just one of the things.
Hit it toward the flash lights. That's what you gotta do.
So one of the friends I took, dude, he's been playing the virtual pinball for the last like year and a half. So he was excited to play the new tables, the real tables. He was like all excited. And at the end, dude, I asked him, I go, so do you like the real ones better? I expect to be like, hell yeah. He's all like, I don't know. He really was like in between. Dude, it surprised me. But like, actually, I'm getting a new love for the virtual. At first, I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. But yeah, it's really good, man.
It creates more variety. There's just more. There's a higher ceiling of things you can do with a digital table. That's all.
And you don't have to buy all those fucking, $6,000 to $10,000 a table, whatever. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's yeah. Unless you're trying to make money off them, have a coin to make a return. But who's paying $8,000 unless you got you're making
deep pockets? That's why I was all like, it's not for me. Really unless you're like Retro Ralph. Oh, I forgot I ordered one.
Yeah, Retro Ralph. You bought a table and then you don't know another one's coming. You forgot that you put one away.
Yeah, when you can buy two, like when they. Oh, dude, that's when you know. But dude, I had a moment, dude. And I got a little emotional, dude, just a little bit inside, dude, because like I was real close to my uncle growing up, and he owned this bar, and I remember playing the 1979 Bally Kiss pinball, dude. I remember that table so fucking much, and when I saw it, it brought me back to when I was a kid. It brought me back to seeing everything. Nostalgia was a motherfucker. It was exactly how I remembered everything. I was like, whoa, I need this fucking table. This table needs to go home with me now. But I'm in a small car.
Then you had a dose of reality when you started thinking about the price and like, oh,
dude,
wait a minute.
I saw one that was, it was a little worn. It wasn't, restored or anything. It was a little worn, and he went 3,800, and it looked like it was working fine. I didn't talk to the guy, but I was like, oh, I could get this one. I could get this one. You know, it started going to my head, but then finally I got out there. I'm like, dude, I don't need a pinball table. I don't. But I wanted just that one.
But that's what's beautiful thing about this hobby and arcades and pinball in general. Like, you can play a game. Like, again, anytime I see Karate Champ, right? That's the game? Turbo Joe, that's on the Burger Time. Is that Karate Champ? Anytime I play a game or I see it, it brings me back to the first time I seen Bloodsport. So can always bring back that nostalgia so rapidly fast. Anytime I think of playing Mortal Kombat, I think of that pool hall that I first saw fucking Sub-Zero rip somebody's head off in his grimy ass fucking pool hall in Brooklyn, where it was in the back. Where, I mean, it was gutted. If my parents knew I was in there, I'd have got my ass whooped. But I just a flashback. You get a flashback, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy that I hadn't experienced a flashback like that because, dude, my uncle's bar was literally next door. We had sold him. My parents sold him that property right before I was born. So he was running that bar, and I used to just walk over there. It was like, like whatever, just walk over there. He would have the table, like give me quarters, or dude, it's just my dad was always at that bar, and he knew everyone there. So all the old men would come behind me, give me $1 behind my ear, and all that. Like I was always loaded when I go there, play pool, a pinball machine. I was spoiled as fuck. So I played that Kiss pinball a lot, dude. Like a lot. So like I was like, dude, if there's anyone I would want, it's probably that because of that. But I did play the Stern one, and that Stern one is similar, but damn, is it good? It's good too, man. And then I was like, shit, I don't know what I would want, man. It just those music ones are cool. I would probably want one of the Kiss ones, to tell you the truth. It's just I fell in love with them.
My mind wants to tell me like I would want. Ultimately, I would want like a Attack from Mars, or a Medieval Madness, but then my logical side would be like, I want a brand new one where I don't have to worry about it being broken. It'll last a little bit longer, and I would take a Stern Avengers pinball.
That's the one you'd
take that, and I'd be like, you know what, or Mandalorian. Between those two, I'll be good with it.
Damn,
I'll be good.
Is that Mandalorian really good? Because it's on the Pinball FX.
Oh, it's good,
Jaco's telling me to get it. It's good.
It's good. It's good. It's good. No, it's not the same. It's not the same. It's definitely not the same. Like, but if you play that Stern one, bro, like all the activities, the ramps, it's fucking cool, bro. It's cool.
Yeah, dude. What was funny, dude, is I played I'm gonna fuck up. I'm gonna butcher the name. The sequel to Attack from Mars. What is it? Return? Oh, is
Revenge
it?
Of Mars.
I don't know why I'm over here getting it like Star Wars or I don't know where. But anyways, on the video, dude, some dude came by and was all like, "Oh, I see you have my table there, this and that." So I guess some people really take their tables, and I'm not sure if they're trying to sell them or just have them there.
Some of the time they just want people to experience it, so they come in there and so they donate their table for the weekend, and then they have a ticket so they can play and just be there without having to spend money. Then there's some people that are really trying to sell them.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it was just like those, dude, the energy that was there, the people that was there, it was so awesome. And then after that day, the next day, my friend took me over there because he lives there in Frisco, literally down the street from where the convention was. And he took me to this place. It's called Nerdvana. It's crazy because you could play. It's a little fancy. It's upscale like a restaurant, but not really upscale. Yeah. It's nice, but you can not rent out. You get a system there. You have to at least spend $10 on food or some shit like that.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
that reminds me of like those little like barcades where you could sit at the bar while getting drinking. You could play on the television and stuff like that. Like it's really awesome that they do that.
Yeah, they had like PS4s around the bar area, but we're sitting down at the booth. There's my friends wanted to play the Switch, so we played the Switch, and it was like I didn't really care for the games after a while because of viewing angle. Like when you're eating, you're like, but you could. There were some booths where the table was like, the screen was in front of you, and it was just one booth. But that's for like 2 people. we were rolling with 3 guys. Not all of us are gonna be on one
See,
side.
I was telling OTG sending these pictures. I'm like, I don't want to play that because I'm a germaphobe.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be, someone molesting these controllers and having all grease and food and shit on the controller. And he sent me a nice clean, picture. But I said, I don't know. Still don't trust.
Dude, the controllers are clean. They look brand new. When you get a fucking controller, it looks brand new. But the thing is, you see them, they're cleaning it. They have the controllers on these plastic boxes after they clean them and stuff like that. So I don't know. I didn't feel anything like that.
I didn't want to see no chicken grease or some.
There's no
some
grease,
bacon
dude.
fat,
I'm telling you, you're just hating. You're just hating, man.
Joe, I eat sloppy. So if I see someone putting some chicken grease on that, I'm gonna be like, oh, this is nah.
You're just tripping out, man. It's not even like that. It's a nice place. The atmosphere lets you know it's clean. If the place is clean, then it's clean, dude. Like you see them cleaning the controllers in front of you, like legit, dude. And so I saw a table.
Sounds cool, but they didn't give any lap dances, so I wouldn't have gone.
Hey, it was on a nice side of town. This is what I told UAG. I go, man, UAG, if you were here and they saw you,
they would have put the controllers away.
Dude, they trust you with the Switch. The person could just get it and walk out. It's not locked or anything like that. And there was a table behind me that had a Sega Mini. Somebody it was just left there on the table, a Sega Mini. I'm like, dude, I live in San Antonio, man. If that stuff wouldn't fly over there, dude. Hell no, they wouldn't last a few seconds in San Antonio. Yeah. So it was a nice place, man. Good experience. But Joe, are you with the pinball thing? I know you have the Star Wars table. Are you into it, like the Pinball FX3 and all that? The Pinball Arcade?
I don't know what a FX3 is. Like I've always.
Yes, you do. You own them all, bro.
For the last 10 years, I've downloaded Zen pinball tables from the PlayStation 3 store and the PlayStation 4 store, and then I bought an arcade.
What do you think those games are on, bro?
All right, I don't know what the fuck is an FX. I know it says Zen on it.
It's a Zen. It's their little the game FX3 pinball. I think, dude, I'm a noob, but you gotta. It's like a. I mean, you can download. You can download
games are from FX2 and 3.
If you want to see all my all right, because I have like all my high scores, or if you're my PlayStation friend, you'll see my high scores, man.
I used to see you play the Street Fighter one.
Yeah,
I pay attention, brother.
The Street Fighter tables, it was never. It should have been so much better. It's just an okay table.
Dude, the Street Fighter, is that what you said?
Yeah, but it's not the same one that you played.
The one I played, it was basura.
Well,
it was bad, bro.
The Gottlieb real table is not that great, and this was Zen's original that wasn't so great as well.
It's an old one, yeah. It's at least 12. It's old. It's up there. It's old, you know.
Yeah,
that came out on the PlayStation 3, right?
Yeah, the Street Fighter 2 one. Yeah.
And one thing about the nudging, before I forget, before we end pinball, unless you guys have anything else to say, is one thing UAG told me. He goes,
look at. He nudges like that. So go ahead, go tell the story,
dude. So UAG, he told me a few things to watch out for. Right? He said, dude, you're gonna trip out. You're gonna see some people take it serious and they take their headphones and they listen to their headphones. So I was looking out for that. I only saw a couple guys doing it, but when I did see, I was all like, UAG wasn't kidding. This dude took headphones like what I have on, like big headphones was there. Like he was serious, dude. And I saw a couple guys. I was giving the ugly look because it was like 2 guys getting a 4-player game on like Weird Al. Like the line was all long. I'm like, dude, you guys literally did that, making us wait extra long. So anyways, I was paying attention to everyone. Well, one of my friends told me, he goes, look, because like, we're all noobs here. We don't know how to nudge and stuff. We're looking at everyone's style, trying to figure out. Some guys were like kicking, but like the momentum, they would nudge. And then, I saw the slapping going on, but there was this old lady. We couldn't stop laughing, man. She was like doing pretty good, but the way she would nudge, she would literally have the table and hump it every time. Boom, boom. It's like, dude, what the fuck? Like it was. I told you,
fucking that table.
I've never seen anybody do that. Well, I don't go to the pinball.
You never seen any video on Retro Ralph plays like that.
He plays like that.
Yeah, like, I don't know what he's doing, but he be thrusting on that table. And I'm like, dude, you're gonna break the table, bro.
Yeah, like, dude. Man. Have you seen? I swear, I think I saw Retro Ralph do this. I may be wrong. Tell me if I'm imagining shit. But does he play an arcade with like a stance, like a fighter stance? Like I swear I've seen it. Does he have a stance when he? Because Jago says he has a stance when he plays. Does he have like a stance, like where he gets low and like? Does he?
don't
I
thi-
swear I've seen it in a
I
video.
don't think
I
so.
may
I
be,
don't think
it may
so.
be a dream,
I've
Retro
seen
Ralph.
that
I'm
video.
sorry, I may have been dreaming that for some reason, but I
So,
swear.
so you're dreaming about Retro Ralph standing at an arcade machine. Okay,
I
that's
don't know.
interesting. No,
I-
no. You said it. It's on video. We
I
can't
said
take that back.
dude, right, man. I don't know, dude, because y'all look at me like I'm saying something foreign, man. I swear
You
I've seen
said
Ralph
it.
do that.
You said it. We got it on camera. You said I had a dream that he was standing kind of weird.
I don't know
when
if
he's
it was
playing
a
the game.
dream. That's the thing. And look, Ralph's in the chat. Do you? All right, you guys are smoking crack. I swear, I seen a video of him have the like low stance when he plays. I know I've seen that in an old Retro Ralph video, and someone talked about the stance. But I guess, man, maybe I'm just talking shit.
Now,
Maybe I'm just,
there's a fat boy stance. You seen what you call it, Michael B. Michael B do a standing split because when you're
What's the
playing the
stance?
when you playing what you call it, the legacy cabinets, you can't see. So that's the way you have to get to see. When you a fat boy, you gotta spread them legs out and get down. So he had the fat boy stance. Yes, that is a real deal thing.
Dude, you're talking about Michael B. I'm gonna bring up that video of the attack from Mars. Oh my god. So it's funny because these guys, I'm getting into the let's see if I type in arcade 1up.
Listen, because I do the same thing. You got to get them legs wide because you can't see. You can't see.
Yeah. I think it's already on it.
Oh man. You should have had this video.
Wait, hold on.
I'm sorry for the poor production value that you're receiving right now.
What? Oh, sorry.
I am not associated with this part of the show.
Oh, dude, quit hating, man. Why the hell are you hating, dude? Dude, I gotta show this, man. Hold on. Dude, hide that. Let's see. Share video. Oh, not video. Sorry. Share screen. And you're talking about Michael B. So, all right, right here. So I was like looking because Jago's all like, dude, since you're into the Attack from Mars, you should check out the arcade 1up. I go, man, that shit's a little blurry. So I looked at the video of Michael B playing, and he's talking about the nudging, but look how he shakes that machine. That's not no nudge. Machine. What kind of shit is that?
He's about to
go
elbow on that machine.
That's the only way you get an arcade 1up fucking nudge to pull off, man. You gotta make sure. You gotta fucking shake that shit, man.
You shouldn't have to shake no machine like that. That machine looked like it was getting abused.
You gotta
Dude,
shake
no
it.
tilt or nothing on the arcade 1up.
If you want to keep your score going, you gotta shake that bitch. Otherwise, it may not work.
Dude, it's like you might as well like fucking like cheat with the ball every time, man. Tip it to the side or whatever.
Hey, everyone, people say they're built cheap. This fucker, it can handle the fucking rocks. Trust me, I shake the shit out of my Star Wars, man.
We know because we heard you play Street Fighter. You over there abusing
fucking
that's
you.
You ain't talking so much shit.
You got
he
fucking
abuses
drums,
the motherfucker.
like the Gallagher fucking watermelon guy.
Have I ever broke a controller? Have I ever broken a controller?
You
broke a controller.
You got the Bobby
controller. You fucking ripped the knob off of your shit. So both of y'all need to shut up.
Joe does play a little hard, but you play real rough because after you get beat, you hear like you take the frustration after the round is over with the stick. Like, dude, no need.
I'm checking to see if those buttons still working.
You punch the buttons, man. You're fighting the buttons instead of fighting me.
You see, and I think I was playing Jago, and he was saying I was abusing the buttons, but it's because I got the Sanwas and they're loud and clicky.
No, you sound like you fucking throwing elbows on that shit. Hey,
nah, dude, I don't. So
ain't gonna help your gameplay.
Whatever, you're just talking a lot of shit. So
I'm just saying. Wait a minute.
All right,
I got something we have to transition to.
All
so, I have a friend, a real good friend. You know, we met through this whole hobby, and this person has taken his love for arcades to another level. I think he has a relationship with some of these machines. And I thought that he was the only one, but didn't we find a video that someone sent us that is similar to that?
Yeah. So we got a friend here that loves Sinistar, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
So we found another version of this person that actually is a little more open with themselves. And I tripped out. Like, UAG hasn't seen all that I showed in the beginning. Like, dude, we're gonna watch this. All right, so I got to give a little disclaimer. I love this community. I love it because we're old school. We're old people. But if I was a young cat, I would be canceled showing you guys this because this shit is funny to me. So, all right. So if we're echoing, please let me know and we won't talk during this stream. But this is a person right here that says, I'm in love with an arcade cabinet. This is a trip.
My relationship with Sinistar is mostly romantic, but I do also have sexual feelings toward him. Sinistar is a 1983 Williams arcade cabinet.
Isn't that the one that Ralph wanted? Didn't he want to sit down one?
Yes, he wanted to sit. He wanted the enclosed
Oh yeah,
one, and I
Ralph
understand why now.
Ralph just got the Sinistar mug. Yeah,
it's a little bit more personal.
He makes love to his mug.
I feel like every kid has that stuffed animal or that toy that they love. Sometimes they associate personalities with it. So it's like I kind of never grew out of that. I always knew that I had like an attraction toward arcade cabinets, tech in general. I took a trip down memory lane at all of the games that I've liked over the years, and this one came up and I was like, oh shit, that's actually like really attractive. I just love his shapes. I love his energy. I love how I feel like when I'm sitting inside Sinistar. It sucks having a partner that you can kind of only appreciate.
Did you hear that? He said partner.
Through pictures, memories, mementos. Him being a public object derails all of the affection that I'd like to share. If I had the opportunity to like go to the museum and actually spend time with him more, I absolutely would.
What if we told you that today you'd have an opportunity to spend some time alone with Sinistar?
I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I just think I'm gonna get very emotional. It is a public object, so I'm like used to people being around. So it's strange to think that I'm gonna be like in the room effectively alone.
That's Ralph's coffee cup.
Were you nervous to tell me about being objective?
It's just a weird subject. It's weird and a lot of people are like, that's crazy, and I'm just like, I know.
I thought it was cute. So I mean, it's been 2 years now.
Why you got the Beetlejuice?
How do you think it's gonna feel like going back and see him?
It's gonna feel overwhelming.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sucks not being able to see someone for so long, especially when they're behind the doors of a temperature-controlled archive.
You're fine, I promise.
Yeah. So we just got to the museum and I'm just nervous. I know there's nothing to be nervous about, like nothing's gonna happen, but I'm just happy.
There's Ralph with that arcade tour, right?
Other arcade cabinets don't.
Now it makes sense why Ralph paid that $150 or $300 to go in that arcade tour with the camera.
Compare in the same way. There are a lot of other arcades that I like, but not quite love. We're in the archives right now. I don't get the opportunity to be here.
That's Turbo Joe the Vico.
Oh, you saw the Spider-Man pinball?
Nah, I must have missed it. Holy shit.
Oh, sit in that machine. Yeah. Take that to town.
All right, I wasn't like this with the Kiss pinball, just to let you guys know.
I can imagine this is what it feels like for other people too.
Run, coward.
When they've seen their object in actuality for the first time. I don't exactly know what it is about it. I just like how industrial it looks, and especially like the fiberglass molding on the
that
back
machine
here.
is sticky. I bet it is. I bet
The
it
lights.
is.
It's just so silly. I love it so much. It is definitely a game that is hard to beat. This game sucks.
Oh,
Wait, what?
you said the game sucks.
It feels silly
just
to
love
not
it
like
so
the
much.
game, but to like the cabinet. Just kind of letting it soak in that this will probably never happen again. I just really appreciate the opportunity to be here. I wish people knew that it wasn't harmful. I wish people had more of an understanding that it really is just comfort. For a lot of people, it is a coping mechanism. Some people, it's their relationship, like it's their main relationship. As long as no one is hurting anyone, I think it should be fine.
Oh shit. Okay.
Wake me up from the Twilight Zone.
Look,
Dude, this is
look
real
at
life,
Richard Ross'
man.
comment. He said, "Now I'm just pissed. Learn to play the damn game." God damn it.
Oh, dude, I didn't know that somebody loves Sinistar to this level. Like, I just knew Ralph was like the only person that loves Sinistar, but this person loves Sinistar more than Ralph. But this person didn't even know about the game. Like,
He said,
straight
"I
up
hate
said
the
the game sucked.
So this, guys, we wanted you to see this because now, if your significant other, a family member, or anyone tells you that you are too serious about this hobby, you show them this and be like, "No, I'm not. This person is. I'm okay," and that gets you a get out of jail card, get out free. They can't say shit to you no more. They're like, "This you right, baby. Go ahead, go play your game." Just saying.
Retro Ralph, so when they roll over in bed and he says, "Your game sucks," does the relationship end? I don't think it ended. Oh my god, dude, that was so wild.
So is that equivalent to like just liking someone physically and not for them, the inside of that person? Like that's the
Dude.
equivalent to that. That was very superficial. Like
You're right. I didn't even see it that way. You're right. They were just going for the looks, not how they are, the personality. Dude, that's a.
He's sexually attracted towards like objects. I think that's called like what, a pansexual or some shit like that. Like, when you,
I don't know, but I think it was because
I don't know.
yeah,
they said that, like it had a fatty. It's like, oh, you've got a fatty, girl. There's a little wide load in the back because this is a cocktail cast. So you got a little wide load in the back. That's what that was.
Oh, imagine they saw Cogs outrun. They would have been like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby. I know you don't work, but I just like the physical.
That's so crazy. And dude, it worries me because didn't Ralph want to sit down, Sinistar? He
He
wasn't
wanted
happy with
that
the
same
stand-up.
exact one.
Yeah. That's kind of crazy, man.
That could have been a gateway drug. That's probably how it starts. You get the sit down cab and you're like, it's a different level. Who knows?
Yeah. It's a wild shit, Joe. So, Joe, you're a little quiet about all this. What you think?
mean, I feel like he's got, it's a mental condition. It's not normal.
Yeah.
Something probably traumatic happened.
Yeah.
With him in that machine. There's something that ties that machine to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now he has like some sexual feelings towards it. It's not the machine, it's the experience probably.
I saw Console Fanboy explained it, something like that. I'd have to read that a little later in the chat. But all right, let's change that subject. I just wanted to show you guys that because I was like, dude, this is a trip, man. And definitely it's something to show if your significant other says you're getting a little too carried away with arcades.
Just bring
show
this. We'll link it in the video so you can always use this as a reference point. This would help you guys' relationship so much when we're trying to do the good. We're doing God's work right now.
Yeah. And I wish I could answer Retro Ralph's question right now that he knows it's wrong to ask, but how does one
I think they put it in that coin slot. That's what I think. I think they put that right in that coin slot.
Make a glory hole.
Give me some change, baby.
A glory hole on the side, you drill it.
Yeah.
Then I want that change.
I don't know, man. I definitely don't know. So, Joe, the thing I admire about you is we'll get really into the drama, but not the drama yet. We'll talk about that a little bit. Is that you kind of like you live life, you're on your unicycle, you just like you're one wheel and you enjoy life and you don't see a lot of stuff on Twitter, a lot of the videos of leaked videos. I'm pretty sure you know about this one though. Do you know about the Arcade 1up leak in Australia? That dude Big Reese showed that they're gonna make a double dragon. I guess he saw the SKU or somebody, a retailer.
I heard one of you guys talking about that a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
But I don't think we've seen anything, right?
We haven't seen anything physically, but once you start seeing listing at stores, that's pretty much
right. So
and
it saw that listing there, right?
Because you got to remember when Killer Instinct first was being released and they first showed the image and the information, it said there was going to have Double Dragon versus Battletoads.
Battletoads.
But they
remember that.
pulled that off the listing, and I believe that was
Dragon.
because they're gonna put it on this Double Dragon.
Right. Yeah.
That's a good one. I
So
didn't think
things
about
start,
that.
Yeah.
line because
So
you
they
should
give
have seen when they was reading the because it was Ralph and Console Kids that were reading the titles, and it said, "I think you made a snafu." It's shown on there, and John was like panicking, like, "No, that's not supposed to be there. That's going to be stricken." And once they did the update, that was gone. But now the puzzles, the pieces are starting to fit together, and that's probably the reason why, that they're coming out with that.
We'll see. Arcade 1UP's gonna have to do something pretty big to make me want the Double Dragon. But
Yeah.
one thing that I thought was kind of funny.
Brawler cabs in general, a brawler cab in general without Wi-Fi, the entertainment value, the replay value
Well,
isn't.
it's going to have the Wi-Fi, but the thing is, for me, I think I'm sure for there's something for everybody. For me personally, I don't think Double Dragon aged very well.
Oh yeah,
I know the
Great game.
significant value in terms of what it did for beat 'em ups,
pioneering.
Right.
Yeah,
but to me it just it didn't age well. Like I personally, Jason will say that he thinks that the NES port is better than the arcade port.
Yeah.
So there's some debate on that, but personally, I'm not the hugest fan of Double Dragon. So
Yeah, I like the
I
arcade
wonder-
games, but I personally, maybe it's nostalgia, but I love the NES, like the chip tones. Like, how do you call that? The music is like different, and it's maybe not. Is the music different? It's just the characters, the way they look, is the main thing. The
difference
style of the
between
art.
the NES and that was that you had two players on the screen, where on the NES you only
You
could
only had
have
that
one
one on the
player,
first Double Dragon,
right?
but it seemed like there was less slowdown, and it just the way the characters look like what was his name, a Bobo, or what's the name of the guy? He was like a lot like shorter, big head on the NES, and the other one
Abobo.
he's taller. It's like I just that's probably what I grew up with.
I used to call him Adobo because I'm
Yeah.
Spanish.
Isn't that Filipino, or I'm getting it?
Well, they use that, but adobo is like a seasoning. Puerto Ricans use that seasoning. But
Yeah, but real quick, the one thing I thought I found interesting is that iArcade right now is showing their Dragon's Lair, and this design is getting more to the traditional cabinet. Like I said in the past, it's not my
light up
favorite look,
marquee.
but I thought it was kind of funny because they already had the Dragon's Lair, but Arcade 1UP kind of, because UAG put out that video, they decided to talk about the Dragon's Lair. People are kind of hype about it, but Jago put this to my attention, made me laugh. Is that today, 6 hours ago, they showed off their Double Dragon version. I just thought that was kind of funny. I just thought it was funny because it's like, were they doing that to one up them? The competition, get the
This
hype.
is what I think they're trying to do. They know that they're at this moment a niche market.
Yeah.
I mean, a niche audience in the home arcade, and they got to grab that market. Whoever wants Dragon's Lair, whoever wants a freaking Double Dragon, they should get it from them, because you get multiple use. Now, if you want something looks more traditional like the original cabinet, you're going to go the other way around. But I think they have to try to get their foot out first before Arcade 1UP comes out, because they're going to steal that thunder.
Yeah, definitely, especially the audience that Arcade 1UP has compared to iArcade. But like for games like that, that's the reason I like the arcade. Is games like that, I wouldn't get a standalone Double Dragon. That's just not me. It doesn't mean that much to me. But I understand people that if that game was your game, you definitely want something that looks like the cabinet.
You can get the artwork, and you can get 700. Now with the way that the prices are going now, that makes probably more sense. If you're gonna buy a Double Dragon, you might want to buy the iArcade Double Dragon, where you get that, it looks like it, and you can have all the other games.
Dragon's Lair. Yep, Dragon's Lair.
Now, the only one that I will say Dragon's Lair, I still would go with the Arcade 1UP one, just because the way it looks, like that look is more iconic.
Yeah,
like,
it's
you're
a
not
different
gonna
cabinet.
see that
I never
anywhere
played
else.
Dragon's Lair. Yeah, I never even seen it in the arcades. Dragon's Lair.
That look is very unique So, but again, if you want that Dragon Slayer, I mean, again, it's more multi-purpose. If you're not, super nostalgia for it, and you want to have something that has multiple usage for, then I guess you could go that route, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm a little hype with iArcade right now with their online coming out. They announced that it's supposed to come out the 15th. I'm not super hyped because it's gonna be free, so it's something we could test out and play
now.
Free for the moment, for the
right now
beta,
this is what,
for the alpha, whatever.
Us three, right? We're challenging the bums over at the iArcadians. The two of them are right here. Fucking Papa Brad, fucking CT Jason, and fucking whatchamacallit, Rainwater. We could fuck them up. Because in fucking Windjammers. Don't get fucked up. I will fuck y'all up.
All right, we need to do that.
Fuck Windjammers. I want some fucking Super Spike V-Ball. Give me a real game to play online.
Hey,
Windjammers.
Well, they're gonna put that. They're not gonna have all the games online right away.
No, I know.
We know that one's gonna be online. So you got to work with me, bro.
I can't get excited for Windjammers. It's awesome.
Yo, he passed you the ball. Run with it. He's all like, no, well,
well, I'm excited for online play, but I'll be even more excited when you got one of my games available to play online. Like Windjammers, no. That 99-cent bowling game, no. That other stupid game that I played me and you try to play that game for 30 seconds, no. The bomb game, we got to throw them off the fucking edge and shit, like, no.
Turbo Joe, bro.
I don't like that game.
Can I?
What was that game called?
Why you gotta piss in my cereal,
played it
bro?
For 45 seconds we played it for. That means it's not good.
That game's. I don't like that game.
See, so give me a real game, and I'll get real excitement. I can't get excited yet, but I'm excited for, what's in store. Like what I mean. Like give me a fighting game or something. Give me something.
Pineapples are in season. You're right, because I'm gonna give you the fucking Domonte. I'm gonna give you the Domonte fucking pineapples, bro.
He's talking shit. Pineapples
I love it. I love it when they talk that shit.
The thing is, we need Turbo Joe will be our partner. He's all like, yeah, I don't like that game.
Fuck Windjammers.
Come on, bro.
This is about beating them, man. That's all it's about.
I'll beat. Yeah, that's easy. I'll beat those guys. The Arcadians, I never see them on the top 30. Never. So I'm not worried about anything.
Yes!
Every game that I play, I'm in the top 10. Whatever I play for 5 minutes, I'm in the top 10. Whatever.
Oh, you hear that, Papa Brad? He's calling y'all guys out. He said y'all
I played
rookies.
Tiger Heli for 5 minutes, and I'm the number 2 or number 3, man. I played it for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So these are old classics that I played as a kid. So I'm on here for 5 minutes. I'm on the top 10. I move on to something else.
You change your ball tops?
Hell yeah! These are the Japanese Dreamcast, Sega Dreamcast ball tops. I put bat sticks on my Dreamcast sticks.
And so, are you also changing the buttons as well? You like those buttons?
They feel similar to Samba.
No, I was figuring that if you're going for a particular color scheme or something.
No, well, maybe I might go with green buttons, just the buttons. But I don't think I don't need them for like.
You don't really need them. They play excellent.
Yeah, it would be just for visuals, not
and
for
aesthetics.
Yeah, no, I'm not messing with them. These buttons are great,
Hey, Turbo Joe will lose to me in any fighting game, Super King says. So just to throw it out there, you guys, we're supposed to on the
it's this Saturday.
Saturday.
If this guy wants to be embarrassed in front of everybody, that's fine with me.
I'm here for the embarrassment. Dude, I want you to give him
the sword and stick it right up his ass. It's come out the other end. This guy played Soul Calibur. You played Soul Calibur for what? 2 weeks? I've been playing Soul Calibur for 20 fucking years. You think you're just gonna walk in there and beat me, dude?
Nah, bro. Tell him that's your house.
I hope 100 people are gonna watch this shit live, and I'm gonna beat you with every character. I'll use the worst character first, and just like destroy you. Man. I mean, I'll use Maxi. I'll use the nunchucks, and you won't even get a move in. I'll just do a nonstop combo. You'll be on the floor, dude. Or I use my best character. I'm not even gonna tell you who my best character is. Just prepare yourself on Saturday, whatever the hell we're gonna play. You're gonna be embarrassed, and you can talk all you want in the chat. Like you can say you're gonna kick my ass, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, but you're gonna have wrestling. You're gonna have a sleepless night Friday night because Saturday you're mine.
Console fanboy. We're gonna need your services of Clip Master
I'm not even gonna practice.
for the video. Whoever
Not even
wins,
practicing.
we need a Clip Master to take care of that. so
Oh
we
yeah,
can
I'm gonna make
upload.
sure there's gonna be some nice finishes. I'm gonna go for the pretty finish. I'm not just gonna go up down. I'm gonna go for like the dramatic finishes. Okay. I'm gonna use Astrov. Do you even know who Astrov is? The guy with the big axe. I'm gonna take it and charge it up, and then drop it on you, dude. It's gonna take like 75% of your health away. You're not gonna know what the hell just happened, dude, because you don't understand the game. You just need to just flap your fat gums and just walk in there and beat somebody like me who's in the top 10 on every fucking game, dude. You're gonna get your ass spanked.
Damn,
Red.
I love it.
Red. Pa.
All right, this was the highlight for me already. God damn, Joe, that's what I wanted. And you said that you're gonna be disrespectful, right? You're gonna knock him off or whatever.
I'll use the old man. I'll use the weapons master. The weapons master he's like Shang Tsung. He can do everybody's fucking moves because I've mastered the entire game. I know every character. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Hey, if you can beat me, I'll be shocked, dude.
So you're gonna Will Smith him, and he's gonna be Chris Rock just sitting there telling jokes, and you just gonna.
It's impossible for you to be playing for what 2 weeks to understand the game. I don't care if you played it every fucking night. That's all I'm saying. I know every move.
So you're saying that he's insulting you by even thinking,
by talking shit. The guy never even played the game, right? And it's very insulting. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that's hilarious. You know what? So I'm looking forward for that Laundromat Wars. Is it gonna be on which channel? This channel, or is it gonna be on your channel?
We're going on my channel.
All right.
We're gonna
PS4,
we
right?
work some things
Obviously.
out. It's
PS4.
gonna be nasty. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be.
I'm not gonna talk much shit. Well, I'm just gonna play. But I said enough. This is kind of forced.
You said it perfect, Joe.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is play.
I'm just gonna play.
All you gotta do is play from here. You already said it. I'm looking forward to it. Make sure you guys UAG's channel. It's gonna be on. This is a serious one. I can't wait to watch this match. It's my favorite.
Soul Calibur's my game. Soul Calibur's my game, man. You know, I love Street Fighter 2. It's my favorite game as well. But Soul Calibur is my all-time favorite fighting game. So we'll see how it goes.
I want to segue real quick. Retro Ralph earlier in the chat, he said that the Golden Tee screen was probably made by Intellivision. So I want to talk about that. I want to talk about Golden Tee right now. So I have the old school Golden Tee. That game, I don't know why. Ralph made a good point. Like, people our age don't have nostalgia for that. It's the newer Golden Tees. But when I first got into Arcade 1UP, like, I got into it late. I wanted that. I chased it down, and I found it at a random store, like, in May. And I got it, man. I was excited about it. I think it was May. I don't remember the exact month. But anyways, it's a fun game. And I saw that they were coming out with what we're calling the XL version in the community. It looks great and everything, but people are complaining the fuck out of the update that broke the game for a while. Supposedly now it's fixed. So
that's a legit issue, though.
Yeah,
that's a legit issue.
Yeah,
but the issues that everybody been talking about is the fucking screen.
Yeah, the screen.
And I'm sorry, I got to get on a soapbox real quick.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna call me a super fanboy, and I don't give a fuck. I want to know who's playing the game, like at a 45-degree angle, like this.
Right.
I want to know who's playing like that.
They're just
or on the other side. Who the fuck plays like that? Because if you play like that, then you need help. You playing straight on, right?
If you're looking to find something wrong with it, that's what you're gonna say. Oh, I'm 4 feet to the right of it, and it looks like shit. Come on, man.
You hear Joe say this. You hear Joe.
And Joe is probably the most critical out of anybody of Arcade 1UP. Like,
I gave this shit a fair review. I wasn't gonna nitpick just to nitpick and say, oh, if I'm 3 feet to the right or left, it's a little dark. Like, fuck off. I'm not gonna shit on it for that. It looks great.
Let me tell you this. People who have their talk tracks to have something to talk about, they're gonna tell you that. But if you fucking playing straight on, it don't make no sense.
It's nice size screen. The 19-inch head on, it looks great. It looks great.
If this is the same screen that they're using for KI, or if they're using this for NBA Jam, then there's gonna be an issue because you're gonna be on the sides. That would be a valid reason not to get it or argue or give it a bad review. But for fucking Golden Tee that you're fucking straight on, I don't know what the fuck. And then on top of that, oh, I want to show it to my friends while I'm playing. Bitch, you got a fucking HDMI out. Have a TV on top.
There's no HDMI out.
I thought you said there was an HDMI out.
Not the XL.
No, I.
Oh,
You know what?
that's
I
a
had to make
pro.
I made a pinned comment to correct myself, but there's only a
Oh.
USB port. Yeah, I fucked up, man.
Oh,
Smoking
I
too
thought it
much
was
when I made that.
so.
Yeah,
Oh well.
when I made that review, man, I
Wait,
fucked it up.
wait, you wait your turn. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't make sense.
It's
Just
not that
straight on.
important.
Fucking
Yeah,
flip
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Call it a day.
Well,
see-
God damn it.
also, if you're low, if you're short, like my daughter, I gotta put her on a stool because even if she's not a stool, I gotta put her on a step stool because if she's sitting on a regular arcade one up stool and she's too low, so she has to legit step on like a step stool because if you're a little bit below the screen, it's gonna come up looking dark too. As long it's the same way as you're off to the left or right.
So no
you know-
midgets and no standing on the side. Okay.
You see,
correct.
But one thing I gotta say about it, it's not acceptable for Killer Instinct only because that's gonna be a pro and they're gonna ask
Yes.
for
Yeah,
they're
I
gonna
agree.
ask for some
They're
change.
gonna give you. They're gonna ask for like let's say
A premium
$1,000. You should have a fucking screen that I can fucking look in the back. I should be behind the fucking screen and I should be able to see that bitch. But
Hey,
this one player game,
oh.
no.
I was thinking like, I paid premium price for it because I pre-ordered it, but just think, by the end of this year or by the summertime, this drops a couple $100, around $500. That's a solid deal, man. I'm sorry, but for what you're getting, when you walk upon this machine, it looks like a full size machine, and it's only like 95 pounds. You get a big size and lightweight. I can pick it up and move it around, and it's got like a nice size to it. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about putting an operational coin door in there because it seems pretty easy to do.
You see,
This guy is such a troll, bro.
yeah,
Fucking troll.
I see Rex right here. Real quick to show this. He's on Golden Tee is a multiplayer game. So a buddy came over and played the new A1up XL and left because they couldn't watch like a normal arcade. Dude, Rex, we don't believe you. You didn't buy arcade A1up.
Okay.
Fucking
But-
troll.
Yeah, right.
He's
Bullshit,
a troll.
man.
Hey, but one thing I
Bullshit.
gotta say, I do agree that it's a multiplayer game. Like something like NBA Jam while you're playing on the sides. I don't think that's gonna
I
fly.
would be
but-
afraid if that's that same screen.
yeah,
I would
But
I
you
would
see-
I would return that bitch that same day.
but they went through the footage of Kong's. It was footage, so it's a little different. It's not your eyes being there, and it looked washed out from the sides. But Kong's didn't complain about it whenever he was there at that event, the Shack event. So I don't know if that's going to be an issue. But I don't have the cabinet. Joe has it. If Joe says it's not a big deal, I'm gonna believe Joe and say it's not a big deal. I know it sucks. Like, dude, I'm from the silence without the cabinet saying like, oh hell no, that shit sucks. But Joe has the cabinet, and if Joe
All right.
tells me it's not a big deal, I believe Joe.
If you want to be a real dickbag, I can go and say like maybe a half an inch on the edges is a little dark spots. Maybe a quarter inch around the border could be a little bit of a dark spot. But other than that, man, this shit looks legit.
Listen,
I have no problem.
I'm not saying that they're not legitimate issues, but for me personally, like if I was a fan of this game, which I'm not, but if I was, it wouldn't deter me from getting
Right.
the
You
cabinet.
wouldn't be let
because
down, but
I know
yeah.
I can play it and it would be fully functional because I'm head on and playing. Now, I'm fair. If they have that same cabinet, that same screen on the NBA Jam, that would be useless. I wouldn't play it because, dude, if I'm on my left or my right, I'm not head on.
Be a problem.
It's going to be a
man.
problem.
Definitely.
Yeah.
If you're on the
So
far
Kongs is
right,
saying real quick, Kongs is saying that he wasn't looking for the washout screen, which I don't blame him. He was there at the event having a good time. He'd be more worried about NBA Jam
see?
for the side players. So I guess that's something that we're going to have to see in time. But I can't see Arcade One Up putting that out if it's going to be washed on the sides. They're definitely going to have to test that out. So
I reached
I don't
out
know.
to One Up, and they haven't given me any answer. So, but
Yeah.
hopefully, it's still in early development where they can pivot, but ultimately, we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. And I do agree that's a multiplayer game as far as the Golden Tee, and from the sides you should be able to see it, like your friends around you guys are having a good time, like, oh, because you guys are tuned into the game. So I do believe that people should be able to see it from the sides, but the reality is, like, in me, I probably wouldn't matter to somebody like me because, dude, I got the Golden Tee, and me and my friends, I don't think we even watch from the side. I don't know, man. I think whatever, like I don't think it would be a big deal, but we'll see,
True,
man.
no.
I'm just
I was
worried
playing
about
for-
the NBA Jam.
I was playing with my mother over the weekend. My mother had a ball playing, and she never played any of my machines before, but we were playing bocce, and then we did some bowling. It was a lot of
I'll
fun,
tell you,
man.
the iRarcade, Joe, whenever I'm like low, dude, like if I'm on a stool that's low or a chair and I'm playing, dude, the screen sucks, dude. I have to be
Yeah,
like
that's
pretty
why
high.
like my camera is like a low level. That's why you see it. It looks shitty. But if I raise the camera up and come down, it would be clear. So it's kind of similar to the golden tee.
Yeah.
He
It's
said,
what it-
so the golden tee only looks nice. I mean, looks good when it's turned off and not playing.
All
Got
right. Dude, all right, this is what's funny.
Yeah, you don't have to buy it, right? You don't gotta fucking buy it.
Is I was debating on upgrading, right? And I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna like. I got a deal for my golden tee, and this is like, dude, with other cabinets coming out, like the Mortal Kombat or maybe the Pro of Killer Instinct or who knows what else they're gonna announce. It's kind of hard for me to drop 700 right now. So I'm like,
It
man,
doesn't make it's not justifiable for you. You have one that's is excellent condition. Plays well, has basically the similar games. What are you getting? A bigger screen and two extra games that some people don't think that look that well.
Yeah,
so
I'm happy with my golden tee. So I'm like, it's just not for me. If you don't have the golden tee, like Joe, and he loves it, and he's having a good time with his daughter playing the bowling and the shuffleboard. So
yeah,
like,
the shuffle shot is excellent too. The golf is really for me. My no one really likes the golf but me. But the shuffle shot and the bowling is really popular with
that's
casual
cool.
gamers.
I think that's better for like more the youthfulness people, right? Too, like if you want your kids to get involved, it's harder for them to play 18 holes and 9 holes. But, playing a game of shuffleboard or the other thing is probably easier for them to get into.
Yeah, they
my daughter will get bored after about 9 holes, and we do the Wii golf. That's the 9 is about the sweet spot. This is like 18. That's too much for her. She gets bored.
Real quick, I guess we can talk about this later. But so Super Kings over here just brought up. So are y'all doing first to 10 or what in Soul Calibur?
I would say first to 10 would be the best bet.
We do a
I
team
actually
battle.
have to get it because
he could yell pineapples if he wants. So yeah, I think
let's do a team battle. We do a team battle. Take 8 characters.
I actually got to get it so we can show it. How are we going to show it?
I have it, but I don't know. We'll have to see if there's a lobby system, right, Joe?
Yeah,
where I could spectate. All right, I have it.
Right, it's like the Street Fighter 5 lobby, I believe.
Or you could, Nick, you could get it real cheap at GameStop or Amazon, real cheap.
I'm gonna go on there right now while we're talking.
I bought Soul Calibur 6 as a digital download for it was like on sale on the PlayStation Store,
dude,
but it may not be on sale right.
If you get it on sale, dude, I buy it with all the DLC like under $20. I want to say it was pretty cheap.
There's a spring sale going on right now. You
right
check
now, it digital. There's a spring sale.
Digital is
I'll just throw it in my cart for now, but I'll look it up.
Digital might be the way to go for that one.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Oh, I like this price though. $12.98.
It's a good game, man. It's got a great story mode too. I mean, I like it. I know you really care for it. It's a lot of reading.
The story mode to me was crap because I'm used to like Mortal Kombat story mode. To me, that they set the standard.
Soul Calibur has always been like with the
pictures and Japanese stuff.
So what's the difference between the deluxe and the regular? Have more characters?
Yeah, the deluxe has the DLC.
I only do big boy stuff, man.
Yeah, all right. That's what you say. Hey, dude. One thing I noticed, UAG, did you notice this? Going back to the Golden Team, like when the reviews came out. Wait. But before I hit the reviews, let me talk about the speakers real quick. That was one of the things why I was like, dude, they put those speaker grills, but it's the same small speakers. But
it's not.
But it's not. But anyways, I said with my old one, I don't care. That's the only game.
Listen, that has the best soundtrack. Don't go that way.
All right, that's where I'm gonna go. Golden Tee to me is the only game that I wouldn't care about that mono speaker or the holes in my control panel because that music sucks. I have to turn it off sometimes when I boot up the machine, have the music off, turn it back on whenever they play. And Jago could confirm that music sucks. But what did UAG tell me?
It sucked.
What did you tell me?
Me?
Yeah.
Turbo Joe and Retro Ralph, we bang to that. We be out in the club. We like, play that shit, bro. Right. That's my shit.
I didn't believe UAG. UAG told me people bang to fucking the Golden Tee's music. I'm like, dude, no one bangs to it. He's all, dude, I'm telling you. And I did not believe it. Well, when these reviews came out, I'm not sure it was 90K Fox or Console Kids. I don't know who did the review. I saw the volume going up. They were playing that shit loud. I'm like, dude, he was right. They're banging out this music. Like, that music sucks. Do you think that UAG,
that shit is fire. I listened to that right after my elevator music playlist. I'll listen to the elevator music playlist, and then that comes on. I'm like,
Isn't that music horrible?
I hate when it's in my head, especially when I'm trying to go to sleep.
Yeah.
You know, and this crappy elevator music's in my head. And I can't.
Dude. Turbo. I thought you was me and you was boys, bro.
Yeah,
You supposed to ride
exactly.
with
That
me.
music sucks, right?
The music's horrible. You know it, bro.
That's why to me, I couldn't justify buying it. If it was
It's like when you're at the supermarket shopping for groceries and you got that annoying music playing over the loud system.
Look
You
at
see,
Ri-
no one
look
bangs
at
it
Richard
out.
Rouse. Look at
Ears
Richard
bleed.
Rouse comment. See, I'm telling you, you be banging like, back that up on here, baby. Bump that golden tape, baby.
Fucking Ralph. He
And
grinded so many
especially
shit
like
to
the
floor.
new ones. Like, okay, so this is the older music, but the newer ones even get even more bad, boy.
No one bangs that shit out, dude. I'm
Oh
telling
man,
you.
Well,
I
you gotta
put
do-
that on my Spotify playlist, baby.
You gotta go with like a slow stroke. You know, if you're playing this music with a woman, it's gonna be like a slow thrust. You know.
It don't sound like like a 70s porno music.
Yeah. It's,
Oh,
that's
Like
that's-
you coming over there? I got that pizza you wanted. Got that pepperoni.
You get the Golden Tee music going, and you get that little '70s bush
He
in your
said
face.
his wife won't let him turn on. He said his wife won't let him turn on the music. They gotta play in silence.
And that's pretty
I'm
bad.
trying to find the music for it now.
I can
Oh,
play
man.
it right now.
Oh, hey, I think I found it, but you guys can't talk because it's gonna echo.
Just let him turn on the music
All right,
from
all right,
his Golden Tee.
Turn it on. Where's it at? Oh, it's by you. Dude, there's no way anyone banged out this music. Well, Warshago
I
says,
do.
what did he
I
say?
do.
Can you hear it?
Yes.
Yo, I need a freaking Council Fanboy. We need an instrumental. You need to rap
down.
over this.
Joe's getting down.
It just makes you want to thrust whenever you hear it. I guess you're right, Nick.
Dude.
Council's he's gonna fucking put a verse on this bitch. That's what he's gonna do.
That music sucks, dude.
Dude, oh, you're such a hater, bro. Fire.
Dude, look at where's Jago. My wife won't let me turn the volume on Golden Tee into we're in a game, so she doesn't have to hear the music. That shit is real right there.
That
fucking
music
sucks,
is
dude.
fire. Y'all just got hate
Oh.
in your blood.
If you wanted to punish someone, if they had to do like maximum, time, hard time, you put them in the hole and you play this shit for 24 hours. Imagine you really hurt motherfucker. That's
CT Jason
that's
said
punishment.
he could get down with that.
That's right. I'm telling you, that's the shit, bro. Y'all sleeping on it, but when later tonight, y'all go on Spotify and find that track, and you'll be like this. Ah, shit.
Oh, dude, y'all gotta be trolling. Retro Ralph. Oh yeah, baby. Y'all trolling, man. Y'all trolling. Yeah, hell no, dude. That I can't with that music, man. But the one thing I noticed, did you guys notice this? Is that when the reviews were coming out, I mean, some people
They were
touched
all
on this.
positive, right?
Yeah,
Everybody
They were-
was all positive. It's like something
the golf?
someone called
Yeah.
somebody be like this, yo.
I think I figured it out.
I only saw one review before I made
No,
mine.
this is what I think what happened. It was like this, yo. We ain't got nothing to talk about right now. I'm gonna call my boy. That screen is washed out, bro. You saw that? You saw that? All right. Let's all talk together. Let's all put that talk track out there, man. We all got to sound the same. All right. All right. Go. You go at 7. I'll go at 7:30. I'll go at 8, and you go at 10, and boom.
And 19K Fox, people respect him. He did his video and was like, I can't recommend it. He was so smooth.
No, he
was smooth.
He
did good review.
okay. So for him, he threw me back for a loop because he's a pretty hardcore 1UP dude, and he was like this, man. Don't spend your money. Get your money back. This is a piece of shit.
It's like literally one of the best machines arcade 1UP ever made. Now it's a piece of shit. Come on, man. They pick and choose when they want to fucking create some kind of bullshit. Come on, man.
I will say this for the most part, he's been. I like his reviews because he calls shit out when it was called out. So it was. I was just taken back by it. I was taken
So
back.
why I didn't see his review? Why can't he recommend it? Because of the borders?
He said because of the screen. He said
All right,
wholeheartedly.
yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Don't buy it if you love that game. If that cabin is what you've always wanted, don't buy it because the border has a little black on it. That makes a lot of sense. That's a great fucking assessment there.
Let's go. counter-terrorist experts have been using the GT soundtrack for years. You know what to do. Let's go hard on this dude. Play it. Do it. Play it.
Loop it, loop it. He said, "Fuck that water." What's that? Waterboarding. Fuck that. Just put that on loop. Don't let him go.
Hey, Turbo Joe. One thing I haven't asked somebody: is it pretty sturdy? It looks like it's sturdy, even though it's in pieces. Is it sturdy? Because
it has a wider stance. Deeper, wider, taller, and
how long did it take you to put it together?
Oh man, there was some sections that were a bitch only because the manual, the diagrams were throwing me off, and I don't want to put something on fucking backwards and have to backtrack everything. So I was like super careful. I'm like, wait a minute, I can't see this illustration here. It looks like it's behind this piece.
I forgot you're blind too, bro. So that
I can't see shit it too. So that was the only time I was struggling. Was
he had glasses and a magnifying glass. He was like,
I was trying to verify, but
and feel it. He was feeling for the whole.
It was nice.
Yeah. It did seem like they all came out at the same time. You even had console kits over here talking about the software update, the washed up monitor. You got these well-respected Arcade What Up YouTubers over here all on the same page. And then I got my boy Turbo Joe, who's honest as fuck. Nobody's as honest as Turbo Joe. And this dude will if he needs to trash one up, he has no problem. None at all.
This is the question I have. So after your review, right? Did our friend Lex, reach out to you and said, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you fucking crazy? Are you high? How can you give that a good review? Let me know if that happened.
Someone in the comments section was complaining about the screen. I don't remember who. I don't even, I had some people complaining about the screen. Just the same way people complain when I did my 81 review. There was lag in your video. I watched you play Galaga and you were lagging. I'm like, what are you talking about? Lagging? What the fuck you mean? Yeah, I saw it. You're a fucking liar. I'm like, what? What? I'm in the top 20 on Galaxian. How the fuck could I be in the top 20 if I had fucking lag? I'm like in the top 7. So I'm like, what are you talking about? Lag? Like these people will just make shit up and write it in my comment section. You're a liar. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Okay, so I'm sorry I left that comment.
Metro Ralph is on a roll, dude. Arcade What Up reviewers are gonna add sexual attraction to the review criteria next.
That's a good idea.
That's gonna be my next. Retro Ralph, you just had $1 million idea. That is going on the next thing. So on a scale of 1 to 10, this with the fat ass, like, of course, what you call it, the ugly Betty in the room.
Yeah, we know who that is.
Like on an attraction level, 1. But on the skills, the things that she will do, swallow and all.
Oh, she does it all. They got you.
She gets a 10. She gets a 10. Because she do shit that the other girls won't do. Ugly girls got to do that. Ugly girls got to do some shit that
the other girls got to step up their game.
Legends ugly mitt.
Oh man, dude, that's some funny ass shit, dude.
Dude,
so yeah,
we got to talk about something else.
Yeah,
that's been weighing on me.
Yeah,
right. So yesterday, couldn't sleep. So what happens? Social media gets me. I fall in the loop. I fall in that dark hole. So I was on Twitter. I was looking for thoughts. Couldn't find any thoughts. I found one thought. For that. I saw not a thought. Let me rephrase that before I get canceled. I was looking. I was looking for some, stuff, and I saw Destiny FOMO wrote a comment saying that what you call it, that Kirby's the throat goat, and that he will swallow anything. I'm like, whoa, well, that's whoa. And then, so they kept on scrolling. That got me excited a little bit, and I kept on scrolling. And then I came across this comment. Yeah. Okay. You'll never see me on YouTube upload shorts to Patreon. Ask for super chats and personal donations. Pay someone to shoot or edit my videos. Pay someone to make my thumbnails. Thumbnails with silly facial expressions and for attention, title videos, honest reviews, engage in drama. Now, there's a couple of things on there that I think should be the norm for everybody. Like, you shouldn't be asking for damn super chats. This is not you shouldn't be panhandling, right? Shouldn't be doing that. Yeah,
definitely. Like we saw that, dude, when I first came into the Arcade One Up community, when I saw P-Dubs and Michael B kind of have that little scheme, like, oh, Michael B needs the Simpsons and shit like that. I kind of like, that was my kind of introduction. I didn't really go hard on them, but I was all like, part of me was like, that wasn't cool. That's why I was doing a whole nother YouTube community, and I saw that, and I'm like, dude, I can see through that. When you're a YouTuber, you see through that, and a lot of people in the audience would be like, oh, you're just hating, but you could kind of see schemes going through that.
Yeah.
So I'm real big on that one. Like, I'm not against super chats. I'm not against personal donations, but if you kind of go with it at a certain way, I think it's slimy, and I kind of called that out, and they haven't done anything like that since. I don't know, I may be wrong, but that's the way I took it. So I'm against that. But yeah, UAG, you got a point though. There's a lot of things on this that are normal, that are regular practices.
Now, me personally, I try to do everything in house because I want to learn everything and I want to perfect it, right?
Yeah, I totally get you.
But there's times where I have a full-time job. I'm a dad. I have a life. My wife doesn't want me to be on YouTube all the time. I remember quite recently, my Simpsons review. I got one of the best guys in the YouTube community, Mason, to do one of my thumbnails. He done a couple of them for me. I've talked to him about doing edits for some of my videos. So that I don't understand that, because I don't know if you've seen like some of the biggest YouTubers that they all use editors. They use people to take care of their thumbnails, shoot for them. So I don't understand that. I really don't. So just because this is how you feel, to put that kind of out there, it kind of feels like you're being elitist. Like you're pissing on me because I do that,
dude. Especially in this small community, a lot of people use Mason. Dude, Mason is fucking great, and people who use him, I'm not gonna belittle somebody that uses him. Like me personally, I've used him once on the Miss Pac-Man 40th anniversary, and I might use him again. Like, he makes clean ass thumbnails. Now I'm with you, UAG. Want to do stuff in house to have your unique style, which Mason can give you a unique style, but just something I can do, just real quick because you want to get a video up fast. But when you become a bigger YouTuber, like a serious big YouTuber, it's normal to have somebody make your thumbnails. It's normal to have somebody to edit your videos. Shit like that is normal because, dude, time is the most valuable thing ever. If you shoot your video,
that's a resource that you'll never have enough of. You'll never have enough time. You'll always be asking for more.
Yeah.
So if you can save some by delegating some of that work, why not?
He just seems a little butthurt and
it's
triggered.
not like you could be like some people that actually steals fucking people's videos or steal people's thumbnails and just add stuff to it and just reload it. You could do that.
Yeah.
No, you're actually helping the community out by paying someone to do this. It's your unique work and you're uploading it. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand that. And again, there's nothing wrong with saying that this is, I want to do it in-house, but don't put it out there and make it sound like the people who are doing that are like less than you.
Yeah, I had a big problem with that, dude, because I want to say I can't. I fucking can't stand him. Jeremy from man, what the hell? The guy with the beard that looks like he looks like
Quartering.
The
quartering. Yeah.
Him. He said it before. This dude makes bank doing videos. He's quantity over quality, but people watch his shit. And he said it one time. He goes, dude, the amount of money that he makes on a video, it is not worth spending time editing and doing all this. It is cheaper to pay somebody to edit the video than to waste time doing it because he could be making another video. So like when you become that level, dude, when you make so much money, like, dude, there's nothing that's why I was like, dude, this dude is an elitist. Like he is like holier than thou, not holier than thou. He's more like what's the word I'm trying to think of? Like he's looking down at people.
He's not even that big of a YouTuber, and he comes off as being obnoxious and entitled.
Yeah, like in our community, he's big, but compared to like other communities, no. Yeah, he came off as like, dude, you really think you're better than everyone?
And
I can't even watch this. I mean, his videos are not for me, I guess.
Maybe he's tone deaf and he doesn't realize that he's offending someone, right? Because
he might have been having a bad day.
There's times that I've said things that I could have been taken out of context, like, yo, dude, you're being a bit of a dick. Most of the time, I'm doing it because I don't care. I'm a dick. But
Yeah,
there's
sure.
sometimes where I don't mean to be a dick and I come off dickish. So maybe he didn't even know. I just find it, kind of funny. Like, why do that?
Yeah, and the one thing I know he said on the one of the other things was making silly faces and thumbnails. I swear some of his old shit, I saw some of that, but I may not have. That's a couple of things. Like, I make fun of people who do that, but then I do it too. So it's like one of those things. A couple of the things in there were
It
like
works.
whatever.
It
Engage in
works.
drama. Dude, the people who always say they're against drama makes me laugh because they're the ones that
Most of
watch
the time
most.
they're in the drama, right?
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm not person that seeks drama, but I don't run from it. Like, if you're gonna bring the drama, I'm gonna serve it back up to you, baby. That's how I roll.
Yeah. And
I ain't never scared. Ain't never scared.
like Kevin said, why did he make this tweet? Any context? Nah, he just ran. We don't know the context behind it.
I'm sure that is
that's why
something. I'm sure that's triggered to someone
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
in our community.
He
Right?
had to be triggered by
Like maybe he
somebody.
had a thing. It won't be the first time that's happened.
Yeah, or what Retro Ralph says, in his opinion, he's triggered by something lately. He's making a lot of little jabs here and there lately. It seems out of character for him, to be honest.
Yeah, I said a joke and I mean this. I think he got rid of his social media manager because he's pretty, like, he doesn't say anything. Like, he never, like, when he does a review, he never says, "Oh, this is the best." He's like, "This is my review," and you do it what you will. He's very even tone. He doesn't ruffle any feathers. And lately, some of the shit that I've read from him, he's like, whoa, what's going on, bro? You got rid of your social media manager? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know the dude. I've seen his videos in the past. I never really liked his content because a lot of times I like to watch creators how they interact live, how they sound live. And I think I saw one of his live videos. I was like, it's all right. He has very good quality, very good. I mean, there's a
he
lot
has
to
some
speak
of
good about him.
the great, like, on video,
Yeah.
like his lighting,
Oh yeah.
the way he
it's
shoots
nice.
it, very cinematic.
Yeah, he's definitely a good YouTuber in that way, but it's just he's never really, I don't know much about him other than I've seen a handful of videos that when I'm searching his video will come up and I may see it if it's something that I'm trying to do or something I'm interested in.
I
But
agree with Kevin. Kevin made a good point. Like, that's probably why I don't watch his videos, Cool Toy, because he's like an influencer. He has the product and it's like an infomercial and then he's done. You know what I mean? Like, no personalization. Like, I've seen, but he does have some cool, like, how-to videos, stuff like that. He has variety, but a lot of this stuff
what's
is
his
just-
purpose of him doing a video? Is it or what is his purpose of doing YouTube? Is it so he can, reach the masses and he's not going to give you the opinion? He wants to make sure that everybody is going to go, he's approachable. That's why he works with A1up. You see him with
He's a commercial.
games. You see him with iArcade because he never picks and chooses a side. He just says, "This is the product. You do what you will." So, I mean, strategically, it's a smart business move if that's what you want to do.
yeah, a lot of people, there's certain YouTubers that are like that, and a lot of those are successful that don't engage with a lot of people in the community. They're focused on themselves, focused on YouTube. And it's all if you what you want to do. I totally get it. Like with us, we more like to engage with each other, with the community, what we do. Well, we wouldn't be doing this podcast if we didn't give a fuck about engaging with people or getting our opinions out there. But yeah, dude, like I respected what he did before. I never really cared, but I saw this tweet and it bothered me, man. It was like, dude, ain't nobody better than anybody, man, the way I see it. And that's the way he came off to me. And I may be wrong big time, but
does
that's
come
how
off
I
that
took
way.
it.
That's how I interpret it. But again, everybody's has their own interpretation, and you may be big in this pond, but in the bigger scheme of things, there's always going to be someone bigger than you. But again, we're in this community, right? I wouldn't say, "Oh man," like I'm not gonna tweet out, "Dude, I hate fucking arcade tours." And like, why would I write that? You know how many people I could offend? I could be offending Papa Brad. I could be offending a bunch of people who do those things. I could offend you with your pinball tour. Why do that unless there's a hidden agenda?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the type of person I say a lot of stupid shit and I don't care. So like with me, like I like whatever, but you do have a point there. The agenda thing. There's always sometimes could be especially from a person with a character like
he's
that.
very selective on what he says on his videos, right?
Yeah.
So if you're very selective with what you say in your videos and then you tweet something that's going to be saved there for everybody to see, there's a purpose behind it. What is the purpose? He's trying to get his message across to someone who he probably feels like, dude, you are shit. This is what I do, and this is what you do. And I ain't never gonna do this shit that you do. So fuck you.
Like a dick measuring contest, kind of.
Usually, it's probably a bigger YouTuber that he's triggered by. Usually, you don't fuss over people under you. You know, you shouldn't. But like, so it could be him, like being triggered by someone.
But then there's also these smaller YouTubers like myself, but you know, or maybe even a little bigger than me, that feel like they are king dingaling. Like they think that if they walk out their house that they're gonna get autographs. Like, oh, hold on.
Dude.
Let me sign up there. Like, dude, outside our community, nobody knows who the fuck you are.
No,
right?
Dude, when I went to Crayola, there's some strangers coming up to me, and I was like, "Yo, who the fuck are you?" And I forgot that I'm like on TV, not on TV, but like I'm a YouTuber, and I'm in like the Intellivision.
And you're in that
area,
community, right?
And there's people that that I'd never even seen before that know me, and they like trying to give me a handshake. And I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck are you? Get him, stay away."
Joe, so what you're telling me in the Miko community, you're a superstar.
He's fucking king.
I had some strangers come up to me and like, "Yo, you getting
That's badass.
Who the fuck are you?" I thought you were like some kind of salesman trying to sell me something, but it's just genuinely like a viewer of mine that I never have known. You know, it's crazy. But I guess you know. What's that?
Retro Ralph says he really hates live streams that happen on Wednesday. I'm gonna tweet that out tomorrow. Hey, lies.
Right? So what's the purpose of doing that unless you have a hidden agenda? Like,
you know what? Sometimes with me, I'll say stupid stuff, but I usually do it like you said, hidden agenda to poke at somebody.
Yeah.
To like, you know, to fuck with them.
Or I'm a king. I told you, like, don't use me as a role model because I'm a bitch. Like, I'm a dick. I'll do some, you know, because I don't care for the most part.
Dude, me and you are the same in that way. I think all three of us are like that. We don't give a fuck about certain things.
This is my fun. This channel is for my creative outlet, and I don't give a fuck, man. You know, you're not gonna rattle me on this fucking platform.
Like I'm gonna tell you something, Joe.
Just turn it off.
Like Joe, like there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that like I tell you, like I admire you, but like with what me and you and G are trying to do with Laundromat Wars, we're just trying to bring a community and have fun and provide something that's different, like these games that a lot of people didn't play. And then we got other channels that are in the similar community or other channel, and they kind of like poked at us, like talk shit, like basically these guys, and kind of like gatekeeping, like we don't. Like
we don't belong here.
Like we don't belong here.
Like that.
And like and basically throwing jabs, keep throwing jabs over and over. And like every live show is like jabs towards us. And you know, a lot of it we kept quiet, but you could only keep quiet so long. And so
you don't want to poke the bear, baby. Yeah. Because I fucking bite back. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. People in the community are talking shit about live streaming fighting games. Is that what
a person in the community? And no, about we're trying to do.
We're at a point now that we don't care. We're gonna just do our stuff and have fun. And it looks like the audience is appreciating that. They're coming more and more to the shows, enjoying participating. And that's what we care about.
Is it an Arcadian that's fucking throwing jabs?
Oh no, it's someone else that runs fighting game tournaments and all kinds of stuff like that.
All right, you don't need to say no more.
And I guess we try to do something different. We were like, hey, you got your space. We're not even gonna pick the same day or nothing. We got another day. We do our own thing,
and we're doing we're taking a different approach.
Yeah,
okay,
like you don't see ABC calling out NBC like, yo, I need you to stop running TV shows because I'm running TV shows. Yeah, like, no,
man. That's ridiculous.
YouTube is huge. There's enough time out there to have fun and have a blast. So
100%.
and on top of that,
I
I would
like
even
that.
recommend you to go to those channels. Like, dude, go to those channels. They have something that they can provide you. Like they'll do tournaments and stuff like that. It's a little different.
Man.
That's how I feel.
I like that you guys are finding these, these gems that I remember playing that aren't so well known. They're just quality fighters that people don't know about. Like you playing Tournament Fighters, Ninja Turtle. Those are great. I used to love that game, man.
Dude, we played this game last Saturday. Fucking a Jackie Chan fighting game, bro. That shit was the truth, bro. I like that shit a lot.
Oh, like
I like
Kung
it a
Fu
lot.
game, like Kung Fu Master, like the side scrolling. Yeah,
dude, games like that, and like
NES.
we play like Street Fighter the movie, the game. That game is hidden.
I love that game.
That game is great, right? It's so
we're
like
not gonna go that way.
Hey, Joe, you said it was great,
it's
right?
Mortal Kombat Street Fighter, man. What I thought it was great because it had the story mode. It followed the movie. The graphics were great. It uses the same like digital graphics as Mortal Kombat used, and the controls worked awesome as well. The only reason why I don't play it as much is on my PS1, and I don't have an arcade stick. I run it from my PlayStation Classic, which is a USB port, and I can't find a USB arcade stick that's compatible with the PlayStation Mini, the Classic. Otherwise, I'd be playing the Street Fighter movie a lot more. I love that movie.
Don't worry.
I
I got 3 computers here. One of them bitches is going to your house, and we're gonna install Fightcade, and you're gonna get on that bitch because the laundromat is not the same and won't be till its full potential if we don't have you in there.
We need you in there, Turbo Joe. And the thing is,
I got that thumb drive sitting over there. I gotta mail it.
Don't worry. We're gonna get that bitch up and running, baby.
But I don't fucking have anything to hook up to. I just hate fucking PC gaming.
I'm gonna get a
PC gaming is for RTS. It's for StarCraft and Warcraft only. No fucking. I just always
we prove it every Saturday that it's
I know
not.
you guys, but that's my mentality. That's how I've always.
I know, but we need you to unplug the fax machine. We need you to pull out the cord out of the landline out your wall. We need you to step into the future, right? Not even the future, the present, and realize that there's so much more that you can have.
Me out and we play on Fightcade. I got all this shit I play on.
Dude, just all we're asking is for one night.
No, I gotta do it. No, you're right. I just don't. You have to show me how to fucking do that shit, man.
It's coming. It's coming.
Dude, if you could get on Discord and get with us with a live stream, there's no reason that you can't do Fightcade, dude.
I can get Discord through here.
Dude, we'll get you up and going.
Especially with this new way that they do it. Dude, you press a button, the game downloads, and that's it. That's it.
Right. What can I use for control? My PS4. I have a MacBook. What the fuck am I
going to use?
You can use
the wrap. The thing
Razor?
that he got.
Yeah, the Razor.
Yeah, you got
the Razor
that.
will plug into my computer.
Yes, bro. Yes.
I just don't see the plug and play. Nothing plugs and plays into this fucking
laptop.
Dude,
it's not plug and play. You set up the controls, but it's easy, dude.
Set up.
Like Kong says, 5 minutes, Turbo Joe. Kong has a video.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I had to get my white boy on.
You can pop the hood.
Lemon squeezy.
Pop the hood of your car, and I'll pull out your engine. I'll pull out every single component, put it back together. But you throw me by a computer, and I can't fucking do it,
bro. If you don't do this, why I oughta. I have to speak to you in the language that you know. Fucking the honeymooners. Why I oughta, buddy.
Everyone, look, console fanboy. You could use whatever you want, Joe.
How about this?
Get a fight stick. Anything will work. Everyone's wanting Joe in there. Even Super King. I'm a bust Joe and fight. They can't do that to him.
He's garbage.
Oh man.
Welcome to Die is garbage. I saw Welcome to Die play the last Street Fighter tournament he played like a month ago. I watched him get like waxed, man. Like 0 for 3, man.
I mean, but Joe, to be fair,
first round.
Anytime it's any given Sunday. Look at you with fucking Kongs R Us.
Yeah,
it can happen any given Sunday.
Kongs beat me, but then we play off to the side.
That doesn't matter. You went to the side because you were upset that you got your ass waxed. But that's any given Sunday.
I knew it was a fucking gimmick. He beat me on gimmicks, and we played off to the side. It was a different scenario.
Kongs is a respected player. Kongs can play.
No, he's good.
He's good. Dude, I got to give the same respect to Super King. He can play, dude. He can play certain games. He could get down. That's why
he's gonna.
That's why
he's gonna beat me. He said he's gonna beat me in Soul Calibur. Okay,
But Soul Calibur, that's the thing. That's
no,
your
he's beating
game.
me. No,
I'm saying Turbo Joe all the way.
He's gonna beat me. He's gonna beat me. Remember that.
No,
He's gonna beat
he's
me.
not gonna beat you at.
No, he said it. He said it.
He said it. I thought you were saying I said it.
Oh no. Fucking Welcome to Die is gonna beat me. Just got the game last week. He's gonna beat me.
Yeah,
he's that good.
so
Been
you
playing
said
that
it's
shit
not
for
a game that you can
20-something
pick up and
years.
play, right?
Hmm.
It's not a game that you could pick up and play.
It is a game. It's a great game for casual fighters. But I mean, I mastered the.
But it's hard to master.
It's
That's
like,
that's the beautiful thing about certain games. Like for me,
granted.
a game that's great is a game that's easy for a casual to pick up, but hard to master.
Soul Calibur 6, granted, it's very similar to the originals. I mean, they really didn't change too much as the games evolved. So I mean, I don't play a lot of Soul Calibur 6, but it's not gonna be a big deal because the game pretty much plays like it's always played. You know, they didn't not like Street Fighter where they're always changing shit. You know, after every fucking, especially from 3, 4, and 5, they change a lot of shit. You know, Soul Calibur was always really not much. You know, they didn't really change the core gameplay. You know. They added now in Soul Calibur 6, they added like a special move now. You could press a button if you're in trouble, can help, casuals and newbies help bail them out because now they have like a special that can, you know how in Street Fighter 5 you got the Ultra to help bail you out if you're taking damage. Well, in Soul Calibur 6 they give you like you could press a button and do a powerful move.
Yo, don't say these things. You're giving them an advantage. Don't let him know none of this stuff.
It's just pressing R2. It's just
don't wait. What are you doing?
Dude, I'm sure he's played the game by now. You know, he's not gonna walk up to.
He may not. He may be lying. He may be lying.
I mean, he's gonna get embarrassed. I mean, if he didn't play if he didn't do any homework, he's gonna get embarrassed big time, man.
Dude,
I beat Kong last weekend, and Kong has Joe's number. Oh, Street Fighter. I mean, I beat Kong too. What does that mean? Like any given Sunday, you just said that, man. I beat Kong after that stream that night. I beat Kong 5 out of 4, some shit. Like we went to. First
I'm gonna tell you something, Joe. That what if I'm just saying what if hypothetically, like what if I'm not saying this is what happened, but I do this sometimes. What if he just like, okay, I'm gonna let him win so I could go to sleep? Like it didn't count. It what counts?
You never did that. Don't listen to this bum ass. No, he's fucking lying right now.
I would say, all right. What counts is on the fight with the stream with the audience watching. When it's like a tournament like that, not afterwards. You know, it's kind of like it's kind of like a football game happens, and after the football game, the kids go on the field and they play. It doesn't count unless it's the game. So you can't say afterwards I busted them.
I mean, the only difference was people were watching live, and then in the sideline.
Proof right here. I did feel bad for Joe. I knew it, Joe. It sounds like you're gonna have you and Cogs might have to do a laundromat night after this.
Cogs can play me. Cogs can play me some Soul Calibur. Let's play some Soul Calibur.
Some Street Fighter rematch.
No, just play some Soul Calibur.
Rematch.
Street Fighter.
No, because Street Fighter
5.
Street Fighter 5. We should do that. Since we're going to be on the PlayStation.
Pick your Honda. I'll take my Luke. We'll see what happens.
I don't know if Kong's has. The thing is that game. Whatever y'all played, was it Super Turbo or was it? No, it was Championship, right? What was it?
It
was Championship. No, it was supposed to be Championship, and he changed it, right? To Super Turbo or something.
I think it was Hyper. I think it was Hyper.
Or Hyper.
We changed. I think it was Hyper. I think it might have been Hyper. I'm not sure.
It would be cool if y'all went back to that because that was the one that started this. But if he was down with Street Fighter 5, he says he's down. If he's down with Street Fighter 5, that will be.
Let's do it.
Or I see right here they're saying.
I really want to play some Soul. I want to play some Soul Calibur or Tekken. You know,
we actually see Marvel. Me and OTG is going to be on final round very soon. Very soon. I'm going to fuck them up there too. I'm going to fuck them up in the laundromat. I'm going to kick them all the way down to the street where Final Fight is playing. I'm going to fuck them up over there too. Don't worry. Up and down the street, he's going to get his ass whipped.
I'm not sure if am I doing this poll right?
I don't have it up.
All right, there it is. All right, so far with 11 votes, it's only been 2 minutes. I says Turbo Joe gonna bust Welcome to Die in Soul Calibur. 73% yes, 27% no. So
he's got no chance, man. He's got no chance.
I wonder what that percentage is. King the only person saying no? I don't know. I think a lot of people have your back, Joe, and this is gonna be an exciting match.
I mean, I just can't see how he's gonna beat me. I don't lose too. I don't really lose
And-
much playing that game. I used to play a lot of my friends. I used to play online. Like, I mean, this guy's never played the game before. How's he gonna just walk up and beat me when I know every character and all the moves and shit?
Yeah, especially
Hey.
since this isn't a game that you said a casual could just come in. It's not like it's something you got to know.
I mean,
you-
it's got 8 directional movement at any given time. You have all kinds of parry moves. You have, I mean, there's a lot of shit going on there. You have to press a button to block.
I just want you to
don't just press backwards to block. You know what I mean?
I want to forewarn the chat. All you doing voting against Welcome to Die is giving. He's like a fucking gremlin that feeds off of evil energy, and it only
I'm
makes
going
him
to
stronger.
embarrass him, Nick. It's not even going to be a fight, bro. It's like Mike Tyson going up against Little Mac.
Okay, Turbo.
It's not going to be a
Turbo.
fight, dude. Yes.
Turbo, you my brother.
This
You
ain't
my
all right, check
brother
it
from
out,
another
Nick.
mother.
This ain't no fucking Street Fighter where you can just up,
Listen-
down,
listen.
jump, kick, high, low, jump,
Joe,
bullshit, cheap shit, back,
Take
forth.
5
gimmicks. There's
seconds
no
to relax
gimmicks.
for a second.
There's
Wait
no
a minute.
gimmicks. There's no gimmicks in Soul Calibur. There's no trapping a motherfucker in the corner and tap dancing
You
in their
gonna let me
fucking
speak?
ankles, dude. You can't do that in Soul Calibur. It's a real
You
fighting
gonna
game.
You
Told
gonna
you,
let
right?
me
I didn't
speak?
talk. I didn't talk all fucking
Let him-
night.
let him talk.
No.
Let him talk. Let the
I
man
didn't say
talk.
shit all fucking night. Go ahead, Nick. Go ahead.
No. I just want to tell you one thing.
Yes.
One thing.
You wanted to
There
talk.
was a
I'm
gentleman
waiting.
who said the same thing. So he said the same exact thing, and he got whooped. Now I'm not saying that you're gonna get whooped because I believe you're gonna win.
I'm not even gonna practice.
But I'm saying
dude.
don't underestimate your opponent. That's what I'm saying. I'm in your corner. I'm like
I have no
what's the
respect
guy,
for my
what's the guy
opponent.
who is
This ain't a real. This is a video game. This ain't fucking real life. I'm gonna fuck him up. He doesn't know the game the way I know it. This ain't fucking real fighting. When anything, a lucky sucker punch knock somebody out, I'm gonna fuck him up, dude. I'm gonna parry. I'm gonna throw. I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna cheese. I'm gonna fucking taunt. I'm gonna dance around him. I'm gonna sidestep his vertical swipe. I'm gonna sidestep, come around, and stick my sword right through his back, dude. You'll see. I'll teach you guys how to play.
Oh, I fucking love this. Bring the heat, Joe.
The only reason why I won't play him in Tekken 7 and wax him in Tekken 7 is because Bach is not in there, and that's my player. I know like 4 or 5 different 10-hit combos with Bach Tucson, but he's not in Tekken 7, so I ain't playing that shit. Otherwise, I'd fuck you up in Tekken 7 as well.
Hey,
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I used to play Dark Resurrection.
That
It was a
cannot be a
way of
legitimate
life.
argument because your character's not in there. You're not going to play the game.
That's my best character. That's my only character that I mastered. It's my boy.
hey, I gotta answer this one. Kong says, "Can you make another training montage?" Joe, I don't know if he's making fun of it, but to me,
No.
Joe Ray said he don't need training. You don't need
No
training for
training.
this.
No, he just
I
watched
need-
the video.
I
'cause
needed
like
training
the
for
video.
Kongs. I needed training for Kongs, but not for Welcome to Die. No, there's no training.
Oh,
needed.
the disrespect!
No training.
Disrespect! This is your game,
Yo.
though. He's walking onto
Yo,
your turf.
Arthur, you starting that shit again, bro? I'm gonna fuck you up this fucking Saturday, bro. You come in there in that fucking laundromat, I'm gonna fucking sandbag you like fucking Sub-Zero and toss you out the fucking front door.
Dude, Joe, and I don't know where Arthur just came out talking shit to UAG big time. So I want to see whatever's going on there. I love
I'm gonna
the
fuck his shit up.
I
Arthur's gonna
love-
wish he never crawled out that fucking cave that he came out of. I'm gonna fuck you up, Arthur. Remember this, motherfucker. Remember this.
Thank you, RB. Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection. That's what I was just talking about. That's I used to play that like it was my way of life for like 2 years. I played every day in the lobbies fighting people, man.
Yeah.
There's no fucking, I play Tekken. I just don't like 7 because they ain't got my favorite character in
Yeah.
there.
You see Console Fanboy over here. He was actually, I'm playing Soul Calibur right now after this. I'm so curious. Dude, I'm excited right now because we got Arthur and UAG starting some shit. We got you and Kong's gonna start some shit here again. Oh man, wait, what did he say? My DX bro, Welcome to Die is gonna slay with that Sizzler. I don't know, dude. I forgot they were a team.
You guys are smoking
Dude,
crack.
I don't know. It
This
sounds
ain't-
like
This ain't fucking. It's not gonna go down like that. Like Soul Calibur is my game, man. I
Yeah.
love Street Fighter, and you can, the sun can shine on a dog's ass, when you play Street Fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, You beat me 5-0, Kongs, and then after the lights went out in behind the curtains, you saw I gave you some business. So
Hey,
you know,
but he did say he felt bad because I do that. I
He
do
said-
that
he
sometimes.
said
I feel bad.
You
I
never
let
do
people
that.
win.
Shit.
You
Shut
don't
the
need to feel
fuck
bad.
I
up.
do that. I do
No,
that to
you don't.
you.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You fucking lying
Yes,
bastard.
I do
I
that. Those
fuck you.
wins, I let you because I feel
You know what?
bad. I totally understand,
Dude,
Cogs.
if you don't shut the fuck up, I'm gonna come over there and choke your ass.
Oh man. But anyways, guys, we're reaching that 1 hour and
Wow, I went
45
quick.
minute mark.
That went quick. Oh,
Dude,
let
we
me
had
share
so
my
much fun.
let
You
me
know,
share
we,
my
we-
Donkey Kong story real quick.
Oh,
go ahead.
So I picked this up for the Intellivision. I got it for like $8. It's a Intellivision loose card of Donkey Kong. So over the weekend, I saw on eBay there was a bid going. It was Donkey Kong complete in box with the manual. People were bidding to like the last 2 minutes. It was up to $200. So you have $8 caught in mid condition, and then you have $200. For $200, all you get extra is a cardboard box and a 40-year-old paper manual. And I couldn't believe the fucking hysteria. People bidding to the last second. This shit went for like $240, and it was like another like 10 more bids, another 10 more completing boxes going. Like, it's crazy the infatuation with this fucking game. And I played it. I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna compare this to Beauty and the Beast on the Intellivision, which, you know, I'll make a comparison video. I mean, this is not even that great of a port, man. For people to be spending $200, I guess maybe it's like a collector card. Someone needs to have it as like a just to have. But yeah, that's crazy for $200, man. Hey, to each his own.
I mean, but at least it's real, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a real piece of plastic, right, and a sticker.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, does it $200? That's a good $200 to spend. You got that. That that's out.
Yeah, no, if, to each his own. You know, it's. I don't fucking know, man. I wouldn't be spending
Cogs is
200.
making me laugh.
What do
Real
you
quick,
say?
little disrespect from Cogs. He goes, "Huh, Joe? I don't think you went around. It was hyped as a main event, but it was a warm up match, dude." Oh,
Dude, you're gonna have to fuck him up.
disrespect.
Just listen. You can't let this guy come in the laundromats because you know what he did. He washed his clothes at home, and he's only gonna use the dryer. We
Street
can't let
Fighter
him just
5?
come in here lose our dryer. You gotta fuck his shit up and throw his clothes out the dryer.
We got
Someone
your
play
back,
me-
Joe. Street Fighter
play me-
5. We're gonna make this happen.
Yeah.
Cogs is pushing back, so we're gonna make this happen. But
I'll have to scrape off the rust with Street Fighter 5. But like, if he wants to play in Soul Calibur, I don't need to warm up, man. I'll just scrape you.
all right.
There's no up and down jumping and backflips and no silly shit with Soul Calibur.
We're gonna have to get with steps and set that up. But hey, with the television games, Joe, one thing I will admit that Tommy has done, I think personally, I don't know, this is me from the outset. I don't know. I'm not in that bubble. But do you believe that Tommy has brought more attention towards the television, the old school one? That's why, dude, I am freaked out how much
100%.
that Donkey Kong is going for.
100%. I saw Shock. I think because of all this television Amico bullshit with Shock, try and find a complete in box Shock now on eBay. It's going for like $50-$60, man. Just because I think because of the whole Amico thing. There's a lot of games on there that have gone up in price.
Shark is a real game.
Yes, it was
Yeah,
an old
dude.
school game. You never
Yeah,
played the television game? Oh,
I know because I didn't
picked
like
it up.
trash.
You should just do it. It's like a kid's game in a way. Like, the fish eats another fish. You know,
Check
it can't
out-
eat a fish that's smaller,
check out-
bigger than him.
Check out Feeding Frenzy, PC Gamer. Feeding Frenzy is like a modern version of Shock. It's fun, man. It's a pretty cool game. I have it on the PS3, Feeding Frenzy, but I'm sure you can probably find it on your Steam shit.
Oh my
I'm-
god!
right now, I'm
Steam-
stuck on this new game that someone in the community put me onto. Wet
Soul
Girl.
What girl?
Wet Girl. Look that up on your computer. But make sure your kids are not around.
I can't wait for Saturday, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Saturday.
No, you know what? You guys are gonna pick my character. But if we're playing best of 10,
Oh, you're
you guys-
you're being cocky
you
right now.
guys pick my 10 characters.
You're over here doing a fucking Rexer against console fanboy and picking random.
What's he gonna do?
Is there a random select on the thing? You could
What's he
disrespect.
what's he gonna do? Maybe he mastered
But then-
one character. Like, what did he learn in 2 weeks? What did he learn? What did he learn?
You've been playing this your whole life.
Yeah,
Dreamcast,
dude.
right?
98. I've been playing it, man,
The Dreamcast days you were playing this game. What?
since the Dreamcast days. Dude, I used to have my friends come over, and we would just pass the remote around, and it would be like like the arcades, and the winner stays on, and just pass that shit around all night.
Dude.
And smoke, fucking smoke, drink, fucking We used to do loser has to take a shot of fucking SoCo, man. You know, we used to do all kinds of cool shit.
Yeah, to this day, dude, the Dreamcast did something special, dude, especially for arcade lovers like us. Man, the games that were on that system are ridiculous. So if you guys aren't subbed to Joe, make sure you sub to Turbo Joe. He's gonna be doing a top 10 fighting game video on the Dreamcast here really
Oh
soon.
yeah, I'm very excited for that,
And
man.
and what have respect. I don't want to put it out there because people may not like this, but there is a game out there that I think is overrated. I say it's a good game, a great game. You guys, some people put it S tier. I think it's overrated on the Dreamcast, and he's not gonna put in the top 10. So I'm like
What?
happy. I'm all
What?
excited about this.
If he
You don't
doesn't
even know
put
what
that
game
on
it
the top
is.
10, I'm not watching this fucking video.
You don't even know what game it
I
is.
don't even know what it
I
is.
already know what it is because I know you.
You know
I know
me.
you, so I know what it is. And if he's saying that that's not top 10, I'm gonna fucking flip
Well,
out.
There's
When you
only
see
10
the
fighters in there.
company. Yeah, there's only 10 slots, and there's a lot of great fighting games for the Dreamcast. You can only fit 10
Dude,
games, so
this-
you had to pull
this
some games
game-
out, man.
This game is the epiphany of the greatness of the Dreamcast. So if you don't have that as a top 10, I'm gonna fucking.
You
Well-
see, he's getting mad, right? That's how you mentioned the game.
You think-
But
Hey, Jay,
I
you
know
think
the
he-
game because
you
I
think
know
he-
you.
You think he's locked on to what you're thinking?
yeah,
I mean, I know we talked.
But as long
oh,
as
yeah.
there's an Alpha 3, I don't see a reason for that. But I already gave the hint right there.
First,
But you
first
got
you
games
have
like
to see the
Power
company.
Stone. Power
Yeah.
Stone is better than that.
Right. Thank you. You have to see the company that the 10 games are in. Then tell me if that game belongs with these 10.
I can
You'll
tell
see.
you right now that if this is not number one,
Dude.
then you're high.
I'm gonna
What-
tell you, I'm interested
your
in his
number
video
one?
because
Did
his
you own a
top 10
Dreamcast?
list. You know what?
That's my favorite fucking console of all time.
All right. So
Hey, here's a
what's the-
challenge then. Let's all do a top 10 Dreamcast fighting games. I bet we're all different because he's not
We're-
even gonna put gold in there, and I would put gold. I
yeah,
know
no
you
Mortal
wouldn't.
Kombat Gold, no gold.
I would put gold because
I'd rather
I
play
hate-
Part
I hate
3.
that
Yeah, I'd
Mortal
rather play
Kombat.
Ultimate. Yeah, I'd rather play Ultimate than play Gold.
you see, we all think different. But
Yeah,
there's a lot of
but
No
he's-
gold in
he's-
my top
At least
10.
he's better. Gold is like basura.
Yeah,
I
garbage.
understand a lot of people
Garbage.
don't like
Trash
it,
tier.
but I liked it at the time. It was
It's
something
alright.
different. I still
Never,
like it now.
never.
I thought the PS2 had a better. The one after Gold, I think they're starting to get it better. I can't remember
You-
Deadly
you talk about
Alliance.
Deadly
Mortal Kombat.
Alliance and Deception.
I like the trilogy.
I
Yeah,
didn't like-
those were getting. I like those on the PS2. I don't know.
the trilogy was definitely good for its time. Something a little bit different. I did.
I feel like a lot of the arcade games that are on my top 10 list, they're better ports than the arcade ports. That's how I feel, man.
yeah, it's
I
so
played
weird
them-
that you
played them
say
both.
that.
Usually
they're really
that's
good
not the
arcade
case.
ports.
It's equivalent to it, to be honest with you. Like
Yeah.
Usually
that
not the
has
case,
the
you know?
the same power as the Naomi.
Well, better or more. Look at Marvel versus Capcom. I just recently played Marvel Capcom in the arcades when I went to Pennsylvania, and I've been playing my Marvel Capcom 2, on my Dreamcast recently, and I was blown away by the differences. It's a better port on the Dreamcast, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you one game, Super King's in here that kind of made me like, look over here. Where's Jago saying gold is MK4? Oh, he's telling me I think it's trash. I don't know. Unless OFC
He's
something
right.
else.
Where's I value his opinion more than you.
Yeah, of course
So,
you do.
where's
But
Jago?
anyways,
Thank you
what
so
they want to say
much.
about Super King? Super King, I swear, I may be wrong. I'm sorry, Super King, if I'm wrong on this. If you're in the chat, correct me. But I swear he told me that he likes the Sub-Zero Mythologies game. I hate that
If he
game.
likes that, then I'm no longer I'm unsubbing to his channel if he says that he likes that game, because that game is utter trash.
That is one of the worst games I've ever played. The controls are bad when those those columns come down on you, and dude, the controls like go backwards, and oh, dude, that game is so
game
hard.
That game is trash, like trash level. So Super
Dude.
King, you fucking whatever you want to be called today. Welcome to die. If that's your game,
Oh, he just said he likes that
Unsub.
game. I think that game.
he can't even like it. He can't even like it.
Have you played it, Joe?
Which one?
The Sub-Zero Mythology.
No, yeah, no, I never. I've
Oh,
heard of it, but I
is
never played it.
so
Thank you
bad.
for saving you saved your like years of your life.
I never was much of the Mortal Kombat, guy. I like the Injustice games that came out on the PS3, Injustice One.
Are you being disrespectful now? Mortal Kombat is God.
That's what you
It's a
think,
way of
bro.
life. There's a gentleman in this chat that
I
told me
personally
that
think Tekken and Soul Calibur are better than Mortal Kombat. So,
that's because you're high. But
yeah.
what I'm telling you is that Mortal Kombat is actually, if you boil down, if you take it back to its essence,
Justice is better.
The book of Genesis is based on Mortal Kombat. It's true.
All right.
It's true. Can you name all that?
Have you
You're
stuff?
going a little too far right now.
You guys-
I can't digest that in my head right now.
Nick,
You
have
need to
you-
calm down.
have you played Guilty Gear X on the Dreamcast?
I don't even.
Right.
I don't even know that game. I'm gonna be honest with you,
Yeah.
because they're talking about those games now. Like, I
Yeah.
know it's out now as well.
I think you'll enjoy my top 10, man. I put
Listen,
a solid 10 in there.
I
just gotta-
I
I
do
gotta put
I
the
do
work
like
in.
your opinions. You've broadened my horizons to some games, but the fact that you don't have the game, the
Yeah, now
queen
you'll see-
essential
Street Fighter?
game.
You got to see the. I'm sorry.
The most overrated Street Fighter, is that the game?
Yeah, let's just get the cat out of the. Let's get the elephant.
No,
out of
no,
the
no,
room.
no, no, no.
Street
don't-
Fighter
don't-
3
don't-
is not in my top 10. Street Fighter 3 is not in my top 10. And you'll see when you watch my video. you'll
Okay,
see the,
so
the 10
I'm
games.
wrong. I'm wrong.
The 10
I'm wrong.
games trump.
I'm wrong.
SF3.
What'd
I'm
you think
wrong
it
with
was?
the guess that I thought it was.
What'd you think it was?
Wow. I thought you for sure you thought it was SF3.
No, I thought I thought it was another
I
game.
won't say no.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell me what you were thinking. I won't say
Which
no.
one were you thinking?
because of his comment, because it threw me off, because I know you like that game. I thought you was gonna tell me fucking Marvel versus Capcom 2.
Oh,
Come on. That's a.
No,
I
you
do
said
say that
it's
was overrated.
game.
That's
That
in my
one is
top.
overrated too, but I
top
would put that in the
5,
top
man.
10.
That's in my
On
top
Dreamcast,
5.
it goes on top 10 because it
Fuck
plays so
yeah.
well.
Fuck
But,
yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of.
All right.
Of,
So
that game
I
was a
can't get
marvel.
too offended about the even though I would still put it in the top
Right.
10, but I can't get too offended. But if you would have fucking said no fucking Marvel versus Capcom 2, I'd have fucking come over there and chop your neck. I know I would have died because you'll fucking do some fucking
That's probably
Marine
one of the greatest
shit.
fighting games of all time, man. Top
Thank you.
3 of
See,
all
I wouldn't
time.
put it up there because
Single
I'm not.
game. It's
I'm
just
not big on
beautiful
versus
thing.
games, but the game is fun, and I do know it has a lot of respect, so I can't dog it. But it is fun to play. It's the only like versus game I like.
The versatility on the Dreamcast. There's so many different modes to play, and there's a lot of replay value. There's skins. There's so many things to unlock. You just think of a modern game. We have to do all that downloadable content.
It was ahead of its time. for
Right,
sure.
you have so much to do, and it's all free. You know what I mean? Like it's not it's like a modern game that came out 20 years ago. You know?
It's the top 10 fighting games where Django, do you pay attention? You fuck face.
Yeah, he put Crazy Taxi in there. I'm like, dude, what the hell are you talking about? He must
That
have
would
been
be in my
listening-
top 10 driving arcade games. That would be definitely.
Dude,
be on
when
my
I
list.
first played, dude, Crazy Taxi, it was the shit hearing the
Oh, fuck,
offspring
man.
and all that.
Oh man,
That was I would say if I had to put top 10 games all time on the system, that would make my top 10.
That was the first game. All right, so when I got my Dreamcast, I got 2 games, right? 2 games: Soul Calibur and Crazy Taxi. I went home that day with my Dreamcast. I got the sports, the black edition, so it came with the sports games, and then I had to buy.
That's that
Okay, I have
Give
to
me a
ask
Soul
this question,
Calibur.
and we're
Give
going
me-
over. So I have to ask you this question, Turbo Joe.
Yes.
Would you say if you had to do top 10 games of all time on the Dreamcast, would you put these 2 games on here? And this is going to make or break our friendship.
Now we're talking about different genres now.
No, I mean this
Shenmue.
that's all
Shenmue is going to be in
games.
the top 5. Shenmue is fucking epic.
Revolutionary for its time.
So
Yeah.
but I'm gonna make it unfair in a way because it's a sport. It's the football and basketball. So it's a series. So it could be any year. Would you consider those 2 to be a top 10 games of all time on the system?
NFL 2K, you mean?
NFL 2K, the series, and the basketball game.
Yes. I don't know if I would put it in top 10, but it should. If I think, I don't know.
Mm.
There's a lot of good games on the Dreamcast, dude.
Sports games get better as over time. What do you mean?
during the time.
For me,
started.
on that system,
They
if
were
I had to take the library, the
yeah.
basketball and football have to be
Fuck
top
yeah,
10 for me.
for its time.
Dude,
Because
for its time, it
the
was great.
Dreamcast came out before PS2, so that's the first time we saw like some next gen sports, and it looked incredible. Yeah.
Like the one hand catches, the fucking
Yeah, no.
ESPN.
Right,
I
the problem,
mean,
the problem with
I-
those games was defense. It was really hard to play defense. Like
I
you
think-
play against a friend that knows the game. You can score 100 points, in 10 minutes, man. You can't stop anybody.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that game you were able to get online through dial-up shit, right? Like it was
Yeah.
kind of hard.
Yeah, I had a dial up.
Hey,
Modem.
real quick before I forget, Console Fanboy, on your video, I assume that he's talking about the top 10 Dreamcast fighters. When is the video coming out?
I got to work on it, so it's probably within the next like 2 weeks. Because
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna get sidetracked. So I want to do some turtle shit. And I got my 1 mil GT, I think, is coming. But
Yeah.
that's I'm currently working on it, and it has a lot of moving parts. I'm coming up with, I got to come up with 10. Well, I got the list, but there's a lot of production values that go in.
We
Yeah.
know
You guys know
when
that.
you do a video, you do it right. So
Yeah.
Right,
no
so it's gonna
rush.
take me a
We
little while.
wanted if we
Yeah.
could tease it for you. That's what we're here for, bro.
Yeah.
We I would say out of people who do this, you take a lot of pride in what you do. So when you're doing it, you're not just throwing shit
Thanks.
out like something like I would do. I do piece of shit work. But you, on the other hand, you put in a lot of effort, and we appreciate that, man.
Yeah, one
Thank
thing
you.
I want to get Joe on is I see the chat talking about the GDMU. I did that mod on my Dreamcast where you can put games on the SD card, but I believe there's something with a power issue, which I removed a resistor, or was it a voltage regulator or something I removed from there, so my power that power wouldn't get too hot. I think you could buy that board, but Joe, you should really look into getting that mod, because I know you do it 1985 and you have the burnt disc. He actually buys burnt CDs through a user on Etsy. But we need to get you that thing modded. I could do it for you, Joe. It's very easy.
I definitely want to back up Dreamcast in case my drive is, I bought, I stole my original Dreamcast.
That's the original drive.
I went through 4 PS2s, bro, but my original Dreamcast. That's the quality thing right there, man. I went through 3 Sony PS2s and 2 Sony PS3s. I'm on my 3rd PS3. I'm on my 4th or 3rd or 4th, whatever. You get my point.
So you're basically running Funko Land out of your house.
Yeah.
But like my Dreamcast and my Sega Genesis, one-time purchases had it my whole life. Like it's so bizarre.
Yeah, definitely get an extra Dreamcast. Make sure I'll show you the model to make sure it's that model 1 or whatever.
It's got to be the one with the 1 underneath the
it's
thing,
either 1
right?
or 0. I forgot, but it's definitely the first one. And
let me know today, because I was supposed to buy one, and I kept on not going back.
I'll check on my Dreamcast, dude.
Nick, man, you revisit that Dreamcast, you'd be blown away.
I still love it. Like I played some of it on retro, but it's not the same. I want to play it on the original hardware.
Well, I use the Dreamcast arcade sticks, and it's just I didn't have those when I was a kid. I used to play all my fighting games on a Dreamcast controller, and it's just like it's a whole new world.
Hey Joe,
man.
there's this adapter by shit, I forgot. Dude, who makes all the adapters? I can't think. But anyways, you can hook up the same stick we have, and what's badass about that adapter though is it has memory in there. It has like a lot of memory for like a memory card. So like you don't need a memory card for that.
No
Yeah,
VMUs.
and I think you could transfer some files to it, I think, from your old one. But the VMU, I may be wrong about that, but the VMU was, remember when we first saw that display? Like on games, it was like
high tech,
cool.
super high tech, man.
It looks like one of those
Brooks' adapter. That's
Dude,
it.
my VMU still has my Soul Calibur speed runs from fucking 20 years ago on the VMU. I still have it.
Yeah. They corrected me. Brooks's adapter, it's a very good adapter, dude. It's kind of like funny because it's kind of like a box that sticks out from a wire, like a small little box, but it works really good. You could put like any controller in there. You could use PS4 controllers, whatever, but I don't use it for that, just the arcade stick. But you have the original Dreamcast arcade stick, so you spent money on those Japanese sticks right there, you big baller. But
they were fucking worth it. I mean, they weren't too crazy. I got them for about $100 a piece, but I was looking for like, mint ones. I wasn't looking for, you can probably get like a beat up one for like $50-$60, but I wanted, it had to be clean. You know what I mean? So a mother. Where's Jago saying that I bet Where's Jago said he better not see Last Blade on my Dreamcast fighters list. I have Last Blade Part 2 on the Dreamcast, but it didn't make my list. It was a runner up. I love that game, man. On the Dreamcast, it plays really well.
I got to ask you this, Joe, on that game, because that's one of Welcome to Die's sleeper games. He's actually really good. Last Blade, I think the first one.
You guys playing it. Last Blade 2, I have it on the Dreamcast.
Yeah, me, you, and G are falling asleep. Do you think the rounds are long? Because we think they're pretty long. We got to keep that short.
It's Soul Calibur or
no, Last Blade.
No, Last Blade. Last Blade is a 2-hour game for 2 games.
It's like Last Blade is kind of like a rock paper scissors, slasher. It's I don't know. I like it. It's a technical fighter. But I think Soul Calibur 4 is better than that. There's better fighting games that came out during that period than.
Yeah,
Pretty
real
cool.
quick, I want to throw a shout out to right here, C Marvel, talking about he uses the Brooks converter for his Xbox to PS2. Dude, I just grabbed one right here. I use this for PS4 to Xbox. I need it for like the PC too to read my stick for at least if I'm running KI through Xbox. But if I'm running through Steam, I'm fine. Dude, great converters. If you guys are looking for any converters, Brook is high quality converters. I love them. I use
gotta
a
get
lot of
one
Brook.
those.
I need
Get one of those.
a USB hard. I need a USB arcade stick that's compatible with my PlayStation Classic. I have
Dude,
a true.
I'm telling you, ours is. It's just yours thing isn't modded. You have one of those USB blue ones. If I were to mod the thing for you, dude, I use my stick on mine.
Man.
The thing is, I think it's mod. There's a mod on there. One of the dude,
They got the True
those
Blue
mods are
Mini.
so old, but it was for a PS4 controller, and that registers as a PS4 controller, and it works.
Man, I gotta
But
figure something out, man.
Author, you over here talking about my beard with this? Who's this guy? Chris. Let's
Mayflash are compatible with
you,
the
bro.
PlayStation
I played you.
Classic. Hector the Game Collector said Mayflash arcade sticks are compatible.
oh, you have a Mayflash.
I tried.
Oh,
I
the thing with
tried.
Joe, his
Didn't
isn't
work.
modded. He's using one of those USB
Bluetooth-
sticks to add the
Bluetooth
games. You
mini,
need
yeah,
to
the-
actually mod it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I plug in a USB flash drive called the Bluetooth Mini. Blue.
Is it
True
the
True-
crack one? Is it the crack one?
Yeah. True Blue. I have it over here. Hold up.
The ones they sell.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you use one for your OG Xbox? I've been wanting something for my OG Xbox.
You guys see that?
Yeah,
Yeah, this is what I use.
yeah.
Each one's loaded with a bunch of games.
You see,
That's the meth
you
one.
you should just mod it yourself,
Yeah.
dude. And,
What do I know? I'm 1985. I saw these on
yeah.
Amazon. I'm like, ooh, wow, 200 games, all PlayStation games.
Yeah, I mean those are pretty good, but if you're gonna want to use a stick on there, it's like
Yeah,
whatever.
man, because the fighting games, I really would love to have.
Oh,
sticks,
what?
that's you. Okay.
I wonder if I don't know how it would work if it should still
I have
try
a
that
wireless-
Mayflash and see if it
I
works. If it
tried.
work-
Tried. I'll try again. But I remember I plugged everything I possibly could into that thing. I was so desperate. I wanted to, because the Fighters collection is fucking. They got everything on there. Everything. And then
Yeah,
some,
it definitely made if you mod it the mini PlayStation, it definitely made that worth it.
Oh,
There's a lot
yeah.
of good
And
games on there.
Amazon had it. There was a sale. It went on sale for it was like $14.99. That was like the greatest deal I ever made ever. I need to get that thing for $15, man.
What your PlayStation Classic?
There was a lightning deal, a couple of years ago. Lightning deal for Christmas. I was like, oh shit! Now I should have got like 10
I
of
think
them.
I bought it at the same time. I bought two of them, one for me and one for
Now people are scalping them for $100, man, on eBay. Like that same thing. It's funny how people were saying it was garbage, but now you want one, it's $100.
I mean, it's worth it if you mod it.
Exactly.
Oh, the original games on there wasn't the best set of games.
Yeah, I need to look into modding it again because mine's an old mod, and I remember there was an update for it. Like I think someone else took over it or some shit. I don't remember. I need to look, but my works is like if it ain't broke, they'll fix it. So it works great.
What I did find was a wireless controller for it, so at least I could play in the back and with no wires. So I enjoy that. I also got a wireless controller for my TurboGrafx 16 Mini. That's a
For
fucking
the 8-bit does, right? Those 8-bit does are
right. You told me about those, man. So yeah, I got an 8-bit dough for.
If you say something about fucking TurboGrafx 16,
it's got some fun shooters on there, man. It's got
dude, for shooters. That's like the machine for shooters. What are you talking about, UHG? Why you have that face? Yeah, I never see that face.
Because every time I hear that at TurboGrafx 16, it makes me sick.
I think it's great,
dude.
It's great.
I'm not a big fan of it because I play some of the games. But if you're into shooters, that's a must-have. You can't disrespect the shooters.
I'm good. Oh, so I know a nerd in here fucking by the name of Worst Django. He probably got that shit because he's a fucking nerd and he likes all the fucking shoot 'em ups. Fucking piece of shit.
Try your Mayflash.
How about
I'm gonna try it, man. I'm gonna try it, Marvel. Thank you. I'm gonna try.
What's this one called?
I got a Mayflash 500.
Did you like Splatterhouse? That's big on for Splatterhouse. That system, right?
It's on the TurboGrafx. I got Splatterhouse for the Dreamcast too, man.
Yeah,
some fucking shit, man. Yeah,
dude. I gotta give a shout out to Hector, the game collector, man. He gave me the link to the Brooks one that you could. I guess you could play it with the USB. I gotta look into this for the original Xbox. I have mine modded from years back. That thing still works great, man. So definitely.
I'm mad I don't have my original Xbox.
I had modded one not too long ago. Some YouTuber, a friend of mine, he hooked me up, man. He just gave it to me. I'm like, dude, like that was nice, dude. So
If it's Damien, I'm gonna fucking beat his
oh,
ass.
no, it's not Damien. It's not
All
Damien.
right, Damien, if you fucking give anybody a fucking original dream what's more Xbox, it ain't me and you. I mean, me and you fighting.
Dude, Damien's the nicest person. He's hooked me up with some shit, dude.
I know he's my boy. He's
Yeah,
cool.
he's
cool
hooked me up with some stuff. I've met Damien in person a few times, and good guy, man. I
saw one of his dumpster diving videos. I was like, wow, you got some balls, man. In the open public to jump in a dumpster and look for fucking some gems in the garbage and shit. That's crazy, man.
his old videos.
You told me about some of the shit that he found.
Yeah, no, he
Crazy,
finds some
bro.
cool shit. Yeah, it's cool shit. Yeah, definitely, man.
But anyways, you guys done? I know you.
Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go already.
I know Turbo. Oh, you want to keep going?
We've been on for 2 hours, so I get it, man.
I think we've been on a long time.
We'll talk on Saturday. I got have plenty to say on Saturday, so it'll be.
You know
fun.
what? The thing is, I love talking to you guys, man. You guys are literally my boys. Like we have good conversations. I appreciate people in the chat. You guys have been here for a while, man. Like a good amount of here supporting us, man. You guys mean a lot. Like the thing I like about us is that we have a vibe that's just natural, and we're old school, dude. We actually play this shit or played it, and
man.
Like we have a passion for this old shit.
We played it when we were younger. We play it now. They're not just antiques that sit in people's rooms.
Yeah, we don't.
That's
just
what
stare at
you know.
them.
Real gamers do, right?
Yeah,
and that's why I like the people in here. They all do that.
I would make so much more content if I didn't play my games. To be honest,
Yes!
I'd be making videos every day if I didn't play video games.
That's how you can tell who plays them and not. Though.
Sorry, call me selfish. I like to create as well, but I like to play video games more, man.
Yeah.
right, guys. We always fucking playing, man. We're always
UNG
playing.
takes up all my time. Him trying to beat it. I'm trying to beat his scores and shit.
Okay, so I'll peek behind the curtain. There's no video this week because I'm fucking trying to get these scores on the fucking pinball.
Yeah, man. I didn't make videos.
I'm trying to beat other people's scores.
Same here, bro. I was supposed to make videos over the weekend. I didn't do jack shit, man. I was playing video games. I'm like, fuck, I didn't make no content this weekend. And the weekend went by, and I'm like, oh.
Well. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you one thing real quick though before we go is I got on the Big Blue yesterday to test out. Supposedly there's a new update and it fixes the Capcom sports thing. But I got on there and like I was like looking at the emulation and stuff like that, judging it, right? I was like, man, did they fix this? They fixed that. But I started playing it and I was like, man, I miss playing. Like we gotta at least have one night or at least us.
We got to
always hop on it, man. I love it. I think the graphic. I like the way it looks with those. I like the look, man. I like the CRT look. It looks just like my Legacy now.
I can't wait to fucking fuck up Turbo Joe and fucking Super Street Fighter, bro. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, appreciate everyone coming
bro.
through.
Maybe you have some, a lapse of memory. The last time we played fucking Street Fighter 5, bro, I don't think it worked out too well.
Oh no, Street Fighter 5. I don't think I got you. But this Super Turbo, I think I could squeak in some wins on that.
You can squeak some wins with Chun-Li and Blanca. Fuck that game, man. Fuck that super shit.
Hey, you're the one that got us on super shit. You're like, why is everyone playing the other shit? Super's where it's at and all this. Joe's is bad.
But you're right though. It's true. But I just don't favor it. I just don't favor it as much as the others.
No, you favored it when we weren't. Dude, you just changed your mind on us. God, call you Tommy Puerto Rico.
Super is the superior one. But see, I grew up on the home version where you can adjust. I know you guys like to play that shit on super fast. You can't even see what the fuck's going on. I like
that's
to play
the
it slow
best
down,
part
man.
because you know why?
Yeah, you can cheese.
You can't. No, it's cheesing. It's also that you can't. It's more forgiving. It's more forgiving. If you whiff, right? I have a chance to recover faster. That's why it's more appealing to more casual players.
Yeah, and for like people like, dude, especially if you play like other games are fast these days. Like,
dude,
that's extra fast, but
it's more modern. It's more modern.
I get it.
Yeah, and then on purpose, when I play someone like you, I put it on there. Even though there's people that like that will say 2 is what you should have it because that's what the arcades was. 3 was the Japanese where it was super fast. If it's someone that I don't have advantage over, I'm gonna use what I have to. It's just strategy.
Right. I get it. That's fair enough, man.
All right, and Garage Gamer did say, "What is the bass boost on Big Blue?" It's stupid. I think that was what they attempted to do with the first update, with the make the sounds, because people were complaining. Maybe they heard Michael B saying not enough bass. I always just said the sound kind of sucked, like it was low, but I think that's what their approach was to fix that. But dude, it leave it off. I would. And I know Joe likes the scan lines, but you do see when you jump to it,
Okay.
it's not good.
See a little
I,
tear.
I would leave it off.
This is coming from
personally.
a guy that plays, 1981 Donkey Kong, so graphics is not really a problem for me. But yeah, no, I get it with the screen tear. This shit don't bother me, but I get it though.
Yeah, but it's still, man, we gotta play it. It's been a while, but I appreciate everyone coming through. I see a lot of those names, familiar names. You guys have been sticking through for a while, a lot of you guys.
Saturday night on UAG's channel, watch me scrape to die for. I'm not fucking around. I'm gonna make an example out of him.
Fuck yeah. And you want to close this out, UAG? Last thing to say? What's the last thing to say?
Guys, again, thank you so much for stopping by and being part of the team. If you haven't subscribed or give that thumbs up, do that now. See you Saturday. And as tomorrow we have our show as well. So
He wants
as
me to
always,
cancel my
guys,
Amico. Why does he want me to cancel my Amico? You want me to cancel my fucking joy?
keep gaming.
Hi guys.
Later.